Good afternoon and welcome to Tabor College. I'm Robert Rempel and this is Joe Sechrist with me today, and we're going to call this game, and you see the picture on the screen. Joe is a former official, still an official, but he used to do a lot of college games, and he actually got to officiate in an NAIA National Championship game last year. So we got the expert up.
I don't know if I'm an expert or not, but it was a lot of fun to be an official at the college level for about 12 years. And, yeah, the highlight of it was to do the 2022 National Championship game between Kaiser and Northwestern in North Carolina. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it's a great experience.
So pretty cool opportunity, and so I get to have any time I critique the officials today, he might hit me. I don't know, but we'll find out. But here we are, yeah, Joel H. Weans Stadium here in Hillsboro, Kansas, on the campus of Tabor College.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. You know, the wind's at about 10 miles an hour, and it's about 80 degrees out here. The band's playing. It's just a beautiful evening for football. It's only going to get better from here.
It always cools off nicely here. You know, our coaches tonight for Bethany, Mike Grossner. He's got a 118-67 record. And for Tabor, Mike Gardner, alma mater is Baker. 132-88, and we could talk a long time about Gardner's tradition and past here when it goes back to when he came as an assistant with Tim McCarty, all the way to when he took over the team and won some championships, and then left, and then came back, and he's now on a 15-year-plus stint back at Tabor, and he seems like he's got the team rolling this year.
Yeah, so not only do both coaches have the first name Mike, they both have ties to Baker University. Of course, you know, Coach Gardner was an All-American kicker there, and Mike Grossner was a coach there at Baker for several years, for about 12 years.
Well, it's like a family reunion today.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, they hopefully got to talk to each other before the game and got to catch up.
That's good, yeah. So, you know, you look at the records today. We got Bethany coming in with an 0-2 record after losing to Avila in a close 24-21. And then to KW, it wasn't even close on that one, 54-16. Actually, in that game, though, Bethany scored first on a 15-17 play drive, 90-some yards, before KW said, no, we're not doing this anymore.
Yeah, they must have saw something on film and really kind of took advantage of it.
Yeah. Hey, so up now on your screen, you are seeing our crew that makes this video really look good, with Chris Glanzer, Creighton Kukala, and Mike Jameson doing a lot of the video stuff. And down on the field and up top, we've got Micah Dvorak, Brandon Geyer, and Paul Glanzer on the sideline camera.
Yeah, so thanks for all the work that you guys do to make this a very professional and very good program.
We hear a lot of compliments from other schools. I mean, I haven't heard this always personally because I work at the high school here, but when Tabor people talk to me, they say that the video aspect of this is top notch when it comes to comparing to other schools too. And as we get going here. So, yeah, we've got an exciting game coming up for you today between Tabor and Bethany, and teams are going to be coming out here. We've got about 6 minutes until game time. And, you know, Tabor is 1-1. They're coming off a loss to Evangel where it was 33-17. At the end of the third quarter, it was 17-16 or 17-18. It was a one-point game going into the fourth before Evangel scored 2. So Tabor played really well through 3 quarters last week. And then 2 weeks ago, they played McPherson here on the turf and got a nice win. Right now, though, we're going to just pause as we honor the flag as they sing the national anthem. Nice job on that national anthem. And as we look towards the locker rooms, you can see players starting to filter out. And I think both teams are pretty antsy, obviously both coming off of a loss last week. Bethany's was a little bit more. We'll talk more about stats as we go, but Bethany's quarterback's been putting up some decent numbers, and he's been throwing the ball well. On the other hand, Willie Green has been struggling a little bit with his percentage, as he's below 50% right now. But we keep playing in games.
Yeah, so the Bethany quarterback, Willie Green, has 247 yards per game right now. So he's 36 for 68 with 3 interceptions over the course of the year so far. So, yeah, he's putting up some pretty good numbers with 247 yards per game.
And we'll find out tonight with that Tabor defense. We've got a couple injuries today that can't help Tabor. 2 preseason all-conference picks, Darian Gibbs and Jayton Alexander, are out today because of injuries in the previous, I don't know if it was McPherson or Evangel, but those are 2 preseason all-conference defensive picks for us that are not able to play tonight because of injuries. So that's not going to help.
Yeah, it's really going to be tough for the Blue Jays to replace them. I'm sorry, I said the Willie Green was the Bethany quarterback. It's Landry Shields is the Bethany quarterback, who's putting up 247 yards per game.
We'll go with Green for being the Tabor quarterback.
Yeah,
how's that?
Yeah, we like
so
that.
You saw that graphic up on there for Shields, and he is a. Let me hang on here just a second. He's a sophomore out of Cleburne, Texas. So he has had a year with them already. As the captains are coming out tonight for the coin toss, we are about 3 minutes from game time. We can take a look through the KCAC today. We've had several games already. McPherson over St. Mary's 38-10. St. Mary's is now 0-3, and McPherson is 2-1. And if you remember, that 1 is because of Tabor.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, we look at the divisions here. The Kessinger division, Bethany's at the bottom of that right now with that 0-2 record, and Tabor right now is tied for second in the Gene Bissell division of the KCAC with a 1-0 record at home and an 0-1 record on the road. So they're 1-1 overall.
Yeah. Friends off to a 3-0 start, and as we have the Blue Jays coming out.
Here come your Blue Jays.
I always want to say Coach Gardner always starts them out, but he doesn't stay in front. I should ask Mike, is that just a timing? Music blaring, coming out, a lot of excitement going on. A couple more games around the league, though, as we get ready for kickoff. Friends went 3-0 today with a 56-10 win over Avila, who is now sitting at 1-2. And Bethel and Ottawa had a knockdown dragout. Actually went to overtime. 27-24 Bethel.
Wow.
And it looked like it might have been a double overtime because it was 6-3. Or actually, no, that's like probably a field
Tabor
goal
won the toss and elected to defer. Bethany will receive. I got.
So, as you just heard there, Tabor won. Bethany will receive. And we're about ready to get started. So, we're going to probably introduce the starters for the Bethany offense before our kickoff here. Starting off with the offensive line, Logan Kirby, number 79, left tackle. Left guard, Justin Clatterbuck. Number 50, Juan Guerra, center. Number 52, Ruben Almendarez, the 61, right guard. Laney Boykin, number 74, right tackle. In the backfield, you have Zamarian Spencer, number 5, running back. Josiah Hardrick, fullback, number 25. Vincent Pickering, a tight end, number 12. He's actually from Lindsborg, by the way. Michael Young, a wide receiver, number 2. Jacob Madu, wide receiver, number 9. And like we saw earlier, the feed where we talked about Landry Shields a little bit, he's their starting quarterback for Bethany. And here's Tabor's defense. I think, there we go.
Yeah, so, the starters for the defense, we got Carter Mayer, number 90, Mitchell Lepke, number 8, Chris Vixama, number 95, Christian Tuiasasopo, number 1. And Dusty Daigle, number 48. Should mention that Christian there was the player of the week 2 weeks ago. Kendra Ross, number 37, is the linebacker. We got cornerback Jerry and Allen, cornerback Brandon King, linebacker Caden Seibel, and safety Cam Pear, number 22. So just defensive highlight here, we have Brooks Gardner, who was a KCAC preseason all-selection, all KCAC selection this year. He's had total tackles, he had 82. He has 1 interception.
And here we go with Nathan Heilig getting the kickoff.
So, yeah, short kick there, taken at the 15. He's got a good return, and he was pounded by number 22.
As Cam Pear with the tackle then.
Yeah, Cam Pear kind of drilled him there, knocked him to the ground. It was a great hit by Cam Pear out of the Colony, Texas.
Well, and out comes the Blue Jay defense to start today's game, and Bethany's getting their play call in. Tabor pulling off a win today would be really big. Next week they travel to Southwestern, and Southwestern's kind of on a roll right now, so it'd be a big win today. Every day's a big win.
Yeah, every game's a big win. We know all about that when we were players. Every win's a big win.
Yes, it was. So Shields is back.
So it looks like we're going to have a delay here.
Right away, a little confusion.
Yeah. After that kickoff, they have 40 seconds to get out there and get a playoff, and looked like they were taking some time on the sideline there, and it's going to cost them 5 yards. So they've moved them back 5, and you get a new 25 on the play clock, and here we go.
So Shields in the back. Spencer is their running back. And we got another flag right away again. I take it back. That's not Spencer in the backfield.
It's going to be a false start on the offense here. So it's going to back them up another 5. So now it's going to be 1st down and 20. So they're kind of digging themselves a hole here right off the bat. Bethany is.
It's good for the Tabor D. That was Hardrick in the backfield and Spencer. Hardrick's now in the slot. Spencer in the tailback position. Spencer is actually a preseason all-conference. He gets the ball right away.
He made up about 8 yards there on that carry.
Tackled by, is that 32?
Number 32, Zach Frank.
It doesn't seem, I might be looking at that number. 37, I'm sorry, Kendra Ross. Nice pickup by Spencer. Spencer's had a nice game already this year. He is their feature back, definitely.
On a blitz here. That's a good tackle right there by number 22.
Cam Pear came up nicely.
That was a great tackle. Way to come up and kind of shut down that run.
So Zamarian Spencer was an all-conference pick last year as well, and of course now he is a preseason pick. So I think we're going to get a dose of him as long as he keeps gaining a few yards every time.
So right now they got 3rd and about 12 yards, so probably a passing situation. It looks like they've added another D-back here.
He is back. He looks.
He intercepted.
Intercepted ball.
By Tabor.
Tipped by King. Kendra Ross has it.
Taking it down the sideline.
Nice play. If you saw it, Brandon King got his hand in there, tipped the ball up, and Ross was right there. And Bethany saved the touchdown by pushing him out of bounds.
Yeah, it was just a great defensive play there. Just a way to stay with it. We always practice tip drills.
Here we go.
So, yeah, you can see the ball's up in the air, and number 37 catches it and then takes off down the sideline. He's got good speed, got a couple of blockers in front, just ran out of real estate.
We're going to switch sides of the ball here. We'll introduce these starters starting after this play. Unless we score right away, then we might have to do it the next series. The Tabor offense is out here with Willie Green. Willie took over halfway through the season last year, and he has remained the starter since then. Handoff right away. Is that to Hunter? Nope. That's
looks like we got a flag on the play as well here, so we'll have to see what they say happened. Probably it's on the offense.
That was Moises Haynes.
We got illegal formation, so we had too many men on the backfield by Tabor. So they're starting with a penalty as well.
Referees are checking their flags out. Moises hasn't got many touches yet this year. In fact, this might be the first game he's in this year. He's been a power back for the Blue Jays the last couple of years, though. Big on getting short yardage. So Green goes under center. Motion across. Another handoff to Haynes. Gets hit.
Stopped in the backfield there. That was
tackled by Carpenter was one of them, but there was 2 or 3 others on that stop.
Yeah, they all kind of, there was about 3 or 4 of them that swarmed to the ball there, and Moises had nowhere to go.
We got 2nd and goal at the 15, 16-yard line. Once again, penalties. Penalties hurt Bethany, now they're hurting us.
Yeah, you just have to play disciplined, and you got to know your formations and get in the right spot, line up in the right spot so it doesn't cost you 5 yards.
Green's
nice
back,
pass.
has a man, and wide open to Deontay Hill for a 15-yard touchdown for the Blue Jays, but we have flags all over.
That was a great route, great catch. Hopefully this does not come back.
Just a perfectly thrown ball, but here we'll hear the call here. Looks like it's going to count as they are bringing in the kicking team.
Oh, we have a roughing the passer call.
Okay.
They're going to take that on the kickoff, I'm sure. So they're going to do the extra point from the 3. We're going to do 15 yards on the kickoff. So that's going to count. So congratulations to Tabor for scoring first, taking advantage of that turnover, and putting the ball in the end zone.
That's right. Deontay Hill with a nice catch, a nice route. Nathan Heilig, who is one of the better kickers in the NAIA last year, and he's been off to a pretty good start this year. And Gardner with the snap, the hold. And it looks like we've now are at a 7-0 lead. So Tabor takes a 7-0 lead with 12 minutes, 50 seconds left in the third quarter, as we are going to take a quick break from hear a word from our sponsors.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsborough the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Well, if you're just joining us now, Tabor got on the board real quick after an interception by by Ross. Brandon King had the tip, and Ross returned it about 35 yards, I think, down to about the 5-yard line before they finally put it in on a nice pass from Green to Hill. And here's Heilig with the kickoff, and I think, do they give you 3 points for a kickoff? You'd think they should.
In high school, after a fair catch they do, but not here in college. No, that was a great kick. That was all the way out of bounds. So he really got his foot into that one.
I really kind of wonder, is that kind of a thing? Kickers like, I'm going to see if I can get this one through.
I'm sure it is. I never could kick it that far, so that was a nice.
Well, there's a reason you played defense, Joe.
That was. Couldn't catch and couldn't kick.
Well, here comes Bethany's offense back out on the field. Fields looking to not make that mistake again as he made last time. Everybody always likes to blame the quarterback, but sometimes it could be the receiver running a wrong route. Handoff real quick to Spencer, right up the middle. And I see Daigle getting up.
Yeah, number 48, Dusty Daigle, was in on that play. It was a nice tackle there by the Blue Jays, way to swarm and only hold him to 3 yards.
Sometimes we don't always see it. I'm sure Vixama was in the middle there too. Vixama, sorry. I have to apologize ahead of time. I'll say this a couple times for names being butchered. Try not to, but sometimes that just happens. So 2nd down and about 7.
Yeah, so Tabor has a 3-man front here. Nice little rush.
Shields and
there's Vic Sama putting some pressure on.
Had some time, and man, he's just throwing it away. But I'll tell you, Gardner and King were right there. They got pretty close to that ball.
Yeah, I thought he was going to run that. I thought Gardner was going to run that down and get another interception here.
I don't think Shields knew it was going to be quite that close.
Yeah, it looked like they had a little miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver. And the receiver cut it off, and he thought he was going to go deep.
So 3rd and 7 now. 2 backs in the backfield for Bethany.
Yeah, Vic Sama's moving around there on the line, trying to confuse their offensive lineman. They got 2 men on him now, and he still gets through there.
Oh, he gets the ball away, but almost.
Daigle misses. Oh, there's a nice tackle.
Almost sacked by Seibel before he gets rid of the ball. And was that Spencer that got it, or was that Hardrick?
Merrick Boone, number 93 on the play there.
15.
Merrick Boone from Modesto, California was in on that tackle to keep him short of the line to gain. So it's going to be 4th down here.
That was Josiah Hardrick with that carry. He made some nice moves there before getting tackled. So Pear is back.
Yeah, it's going to be a fair catch. It's going to catch it at about the 39-yard line, 38-yard line, and we're going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays.
Zeke Mumford on the punt. So let's go ahead and introduce our Tabor offense. We really didn't have a chance to do that last time. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the big boys up front. Ian Queering, a left tackle, is senior finally, but Keegan Beams, number 65. Michael Ashland, the center from Concordia. Dirk Smalls, number 66 at right guard. Rodell Jones, number 60 at right tackle. And here we go with the first play here of this series. We'll come back to those.
Got a handoff.
Handoff to
Devin Jones there, number 19 out of Oklahoma City. Got the ball and was fighting for some yardage. Looks like he maybe picked up 1 or barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep. So backs in the field are Sean Hunter, number 4, Dante Smith, 88, Deontay Hill, 8, Devin Jones, 19, and Tyson Dozier, number 14, with Willie Green as your starting quarterback. Green goes under center before giving a handoff again to Devin Jones. He gets wrapped up by a lot of Bethany guys.
Yeah, that guy's a fighter. He's fighting for every yard he can get right there. That was a tough hole to run through, and he was pounding for yards, so keeping those legs moving.
Brian Adams is one of the guys coming out of the pile there for the Swedes.
It's going to bring up 3rd down here. It's going to be a 3rd down about 7 yards. So we'll see what Coach Gardner has dialed up for the Blue Jays.
So Green is back. Moises is the running back. Have some motion.
Got Dante Hill in motion. We got some room
quick
out
little
here.
pass to Haynes. Nice block.
Nice cutback by 24.
Brought down by 16 and 4 would be Frank Bohannon and Julian Carpenter for the Swedes. Not before Haynes made a great run. Watch this block by the tight end.
That's a nice cutback right there. Just kind of leave that guy behind him, leave him in the dust, and then, yeah, number 16 puts the tackle on. But, yeah, it's a great move by Moises Haynes to get some extra yardage and to move the chains.
That's right. Smith did a nice job blocking him on the corner there to get that 1st down incompletion. Let's go ahead and go to the Bethany defense here and introduce them. Have that image up here just a second.
We got a penalty going on here. Yeah, so here we go with the starting defense. So we have Braylon Berry, number 98, Anthony Harris, 99, D-tackle Humphrey Kakuba, number 67, Kalen Jeans, number 44.
Prior to the pass,
Julian Carpenter.
holding,
Calvin.
defense, number 23, 10-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
So yeah, you heard that there. We had a holding call on the defense, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic first down. So we'll do the rest of the Bethany defense after this play. So that'll move the change. They're in good field position again. They're almost in the red zone here at the 23-yard line.
Hill goes in motion and then gets the quick out route. Green hits him. And that'll be a gain of about 11, 12 yards, which will move the chains again before Bethany. You see that number?
No, I did not. Sorry. That was a great move there to get open in the flat. And Deontay Hill put some moves on out there to grab some extra yards to get the ball down to the 11-yard line.
And that was Bohannon again on the tackle for the Swedes. So Green back 1st and 10 now at the 12-yard line. 11-12. And Green's are going to keep it. Gets brought up in there before he is stopped by number 23 for the Swedes, Caleb Epperson.
Yeah, Green faked the handoff that time and then took it himself right up the gut. So here's the rest of the defense. We have Terry McCutcheon, number 22, Kyrie Marshall, number 28, Caleb Epperson, number 23. This next name I'm not going to even try. I think they call him E.T. And then we have Zamanda Wilson.
There we go. A quick handoff to Devin Jones,
Oh,
and he wiggled his way through and gets it in from about 8 yards out. Touchdown, Blue Jays.
Yeah, number 22, Terry McCutcheon there, had a chance to stop him at the goal line. Just couldn't get the job done. He was just too much running back for him.
Funny thing is, he's listed as a receiver. So here we watch a quick motion handoff. Gets around that outside, then cuts it.
Good block there by number 65. Keegan Beams out there. So he did a nice job of leading the way and getting out in front and open up that path to the end zone.
We actually have two starting linemen from Concordia, Kansas this year, Beams and Ashland. And Heilig brings it in. He gets kind of hit at the end. He's kind of wanting a flag, but I'm not sure. But either way, we've got Tabor.
Number 5, I was going to say number 5, Jaden Alexander, does a nice job holding there. He got the ball down last time so we could get it up, and same thing this time. Got the ball down. That was a nice kick.
There we go. And with 8 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter, Tabor takes a 14-0 lead over the Bethany Swedes. And actually, we're going to stay right here as Bethany's coming back out on the field. As you're seeing the cheerleaders there, they do a nice job with our crowd. Just thank you for Matlock, Krista Matlock, part of the sponsor with that still.
Yes.
And then you also hear the band in the background with Chris Teichler. Does a nice job with them.
Yeah, it's a nice crowd this evening. The stands look pretty full.
Well, as you said earlier, the temperature's been a little warm today, but we've already dropped down a few degrees. We're hitting the low 80s. Heilig is back to kick now.
Let's see if he puts this one through the end zone.
I think it should be Jackson and Harrell returning if my depth chart is right, but it's not going to be returned.
It's going to hit about the 3-yard line and bounce into the end zone, and the ball's going to be dead there. And then the Swedes are going to start at the 25-yard line.
You know, you talked about a few weeks ago, you mentioned Tuya Sosopo was the KCAC Player of the Week. You know, that was a home game against McPherson where he had 2 interceptions, and one of them was a pick 6. I don't know if you watched that game.
I did watch that game online, yeah. So he did a great job. That was a great defensive effort. And, yeah, to have 2 interceptions in a game was pretty fantastic. So congratulations to him on being the KCAC Player of the Week.
So Bethany with a single back, and they're handing it right off. This is Hardrick, and he finds some running room out there before being brought down.
Jayton Alexander was a part of it. He went low, and I believe
was that Daigle or Ross?
I think it was Caden Seibel that got him high up the side of like the shoulder pads.
But not before he got 9 yards, though.
Yeah, looks like Bethany may abandon the pass here a little bit and just try to focus on the run.
So it's Hardrick again. Avoids one tackle, but
Yeah, Kendall Ross did a nice job wrapping him up, and then some other Blue Jays joined him there. We had
Daigle
number 48. Yeah, Dusty Daigle. So they didn't give him much there, but he did get enough to get the first down.
and Mitchell Lepke. You might hear that Lepke name. That's actually the younger brother of the one that graduated. I think Wyatt was one that graduated a year or two ago. So Shields back. So, look at another one. We have another interception. Alexander with the nice play. And was that Ross again?
I believe it was, yeah. That was a nice job there by him to break that up. And then
what a play.
The ball goes up in the air again, and he snatches it out of the air.
Right out of the hands of Alexander, but Ross right there again.
I believe it was Jayton Alexander there, number 5, that had a nice little hit where the ball went up in the air. And then, yeah, number 37, Kendall Ross, snatches it. So he's having a game already here. We're not even out of the first quarter.
It's the kind of game defensive guys dream about when he's got more completions. I shouldn't go there, should I? All right, Green back. Haynes in the backfield. Little motion across the middle.
Sheriff went in motion there, and then he's going to catch the ball out here in the flat. Oh, he made
Sheriff's on the loose. Broke one before finally being brought down by, that's McCutcheon.
Yeah, number 22, McCutcheon.
On that defensive side, though, here we go. We see this again.
Yeah, it's a great pass. Way to catch the ball in the flat. Oh, that player's helmet came off there. He's going to have to sit out of play. And then number 22, McCutcheon, gets him out of bounds, kind of wrangles him and gets him out of bounds. So, yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10 here at the 41-yard line for Blue Jays.
We got Sheriff in motion again. Handoff. 20, Cam Collier. I'm not sure what's going on, but we got some extra stuff with
activity
with Ashland and is that Braden?
Got number 78, Michael Ashland, and number 97,
Piggies
for Bethany.
And we got a player down, Tabor player down.
So we'll have to give a chance for the officials to sort this out and see what it's going to be.
Oh, that's how.
Yeah. So it looks like.
Now, you heard Joe talk a little bit earlier about a helmet off. If you didn't know that, when a player's helmet comes off, they have to go out of play. There's no choice.
There were multiple fouls on the play. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense, number 78, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 97. Those fouls offset, result of the play, 2nd down.
That's going to be each player's first unsportsmanlike foul. So if they get another one in the game, they will be disqualified. So you can kind of see the officials are trying to set the tone here and say, hey, we're done with the extracurricular stuff, and let's just play football.
That's Michael Ashland for Tabor. It's kind of unique because I actually hired him at the middle school last year as an assistant wrestling coach. He's a great guy, and he did a great job with the kids before his time with Tabor just took him kind of out of it. So it's kind of an odd thing, but we played too. You get into the heat of it, and you don't want to get the bad end of it.
No, that's right. Yeah. So coaches always say to play to the whistle, and it looks like they went a little past the whistle that time. So this is going to cost. It didn't cost them any yardage, but it does put a counter on each one of them. So if they get a second one, it will be disqualification. So hopefully they can get it under control. We can just play football.
So Dirk Smalls looks like he's the one that's hurt, and he's needing a lot of help coming off. I sure hope it's nothing major, but it doesn't look good in the same sense. If our depth chart is right, Seth Franks, number 68, should be coming in to replace him.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out what happened to Dirk there on that play. Yeah, Dirk Smalls is from Barstow, California. So hopefully it's nothing serious, and he can get back to full health and continue to play.
So I think we're going to have some movement on our offense here. We had 2nd and a long 3 and 4.
It looked like we had a snap infraction, so the ball kind of came out weird. It kind of started the snap.
Illegal snap. Offense, number 78, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Looks like he started to move the ball and then stopped, and then so it has to be one continuous motion. So that's going to cost the Blue Jays 5 yards. So now instead of it being second short, it's going to be second and about 9 yards.
One thing I've got to get used to is having an official up here because he knows the rules. I'm learning a lot, and we've only been halfway through the first quarter. Well, Green's back.
Oh, there's a nice play.
Wide open. Oh, he's not liking that very much at all. Yeah, so Jones drops a perfectly thrown pass. Man, that was pretty.
Yeah, he put that right on the money there, Willie did, and yeah, it went right through his arms, and he was wide open. He was thinking about the pay dirt. Just forgot to catch it. So
whether he was looking at the end zone or if he saw that guy out of the corner of his eye, but I know he'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, he's pretty disappointed about that, so he'll think about that for a little bit here. Hopefully he can wipe it out and we can get another run and catch here.
So with third down, about 9, flags are flying. Nice pass. Not sure who was intended for, but Jones did get it.
Yep, yeah, he came right back. He put that other play out of his mind, which is tough to do, and came back and fought to get that one. So yeah, there were two Blue Jays in the area.
Looks like this is going to be on the defense. But we will see.
Actually, I think it's going to be a formation foul.
Okay.
I think they had too many men in the backfield.
Illegal formation, more than 4 in the backfield.
Here we go.
Offense.
Like I said.
5-yard penalty, third down.
Oh, don't apologize. Actually, the broadcast just got educated. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
It's going to be 5 yards from the previous spot there. So you can only have 4 players in the backfield. So somebody has to move up. One of those receivers needs to get up on the line of scrimmage. So you got your 5 linemen numbered 50 to 79. They're on the line of scrimmage, and then they need to get a couple other ones up there because you got the quarterback that's off and usually a couple of running backs. So you can see the 2 wideouts are on the line of scrimmage, and the quarterback, 2 backs, and then the slot receiver over there to the right.
Oh, Green with another beautiful pass, this time meant for Deontay Hill and off his shoulder pads.
Yeah, he outran that one a little bit.
He did.
So yeah, the defender didn't see the ball coming, and unfortunately, it looks like maybe he kind of didn't see it until the last minute. So you can kind of see he's looking, and just ran a little bit too fast.
So when we talk about Green's stats at the end of the game, I'm going to say something out of something. Take 2 of those and like to adjust those.
Yeah, we never said that about ourselves running too fast, did we?
No, that wasn't a problem.
No.
Well, Broderick Smith is back to punt. He is actually one of the better punters in the conference. I mean, he's averaging, last week he averaged 42 yards a punt at Evangel.
Snap was a little high there, but he did a nice job bringing it down and playing. Hopefully they can get down here and down it inside the Yeah, took a Bethany bounce there and made it into the end zone for a touchback. And so it's going to be Bethany ball at the 20-yard line.
Well, we're going to probably take a quick break for one commercial here with 5:03 left in the first quarter. Tabor 14, Bethany 0.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Well, we're back a little bit late after Shields. Bethany runs off a play. Shields is looking for, what's that guy's number?
I was going to say Cam, number 22 from Tabor there, had a great play there on defense.
I think it was Michael Young, who is their premier receiver. It's about a 30, 40-yard attempt. Yeah, almost caught it. But like you said, Pear was right there.
Yeah, he aired that one out and let him run underneath it. He just couldn't quite bring it in, but Pear did a nice job playing defense there and knocking that ball away before he could get his hands on it.
Young has definitely been Shields' favorite over the last 2 weeks as his favorite receiver. And that's probably partially why he's also one of the preseason all-conference picks.
Here's a run up the middle here, yeah, and a couple of nice tackles there.
Gardner finished that one off.
Yep, Gardner was one of them. I was trying to see who the other one was there. I think it was 37.
So that was
timeout for injury.
That was Spencer on the run, but we have a Bethany player down. What you never like to see is when the teammates are hurrying up people out there. So I don't know what this is, but they are looking at his right leg. And hopefully that is not serious, but Spencer up the middle. He got it rolled
right
there.
Yeah, he got his knee rolled up on by number 47 and 91 from Bethany and Tabor.
So nice tackle by Gardner, and let's just hope. I'm not sure who that was.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Check that out. But let's go ahead and take a break, and let's hear a word from our sponsors again while we wait.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
So that was Juan Gira from Laredo, Texas. Hopefully he's all right as he walks off. Well, Bethany's got third and about 7 now. Shields back, looking across the middle, has a man, and connects.
Yeah, Jayden Alexander put a nice little lick on Riker Grossner. But he did bring it in. It's going to be a first down.
Grossner is a freshman from Salina.
Actually, number 9, Brandon King, put the hit on. There's a nice tackle. Nice little 5-yard pickup here on first down.
Well, you know, I mentioned earlier that we had a report that Jayden Alexander wasn't going to play today, because of injury. Well, as we're watching out here, he's out there.
He's definitely playing. So that was a nice play there by Brandon King, number 9, to bring down that running back. He did gain 5 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 5.
So Jayden's obviously playing, which is good. And we have a handoff up the middle, and that is Spencer again. Like I told you earlier, Spencer has been a threat the last 2 games for the Swedes. Nice hole on that left side.
Yeah, Cam Pear did a nice job. Cam Pear and Dusty Daigle both in on the tackle there, bringing him down. Hey, but it was a nice gain by Bethany, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So 2 backs, a quick pass outside.
Yeah, number 6,
Tony.
Dimitri Tony on the catch there. Nice little catch and run. Gained about 6 yards. So getting pretty close to the red zone here.
6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and about 4 for the Swedes, as they're finally putting together a drive after a real frustrating first quarter for them so far.
Yes, this is the same formation they had last play. They got two to the right and 2 backs. This is going to be a handoff to number 15.
Hardrick gets it before Daigle and Brooks Gardner. Daigle has played really well this year. 2 games, he's been in the top 2 or 3 of tackles. The last home game against McPherson, he put some pressure on their quarterback that probably changed the momentum a little bit for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, we've said his name a lot tonight. I'm sure here we'll say a little bit more as the game goes on, because he's having a really good game.
So we got 3rd and about 1. Bethany was trying to get the Blue Jays to jump, but now it's just going to be a handoff to Spencer, and he's going to have enough for that first.
Spencer on the carry.
Looks like that's Alexander.
Yeah, number 5 Alexander in on that tackle again. So So, yeah, he's everywhere tonight as well.
He is. Alexander is from McPherson,
10 from the 16-yard line.
and his brother is also on the team as well. But Jayton is a senior from McPherson High School just down the road.
So, yeah, they start this play inside the red zone here. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Spencer again wide open, and he is going to take it in from about 18 yards, 17 yards out. Almost untouched.
Yeah, that was a nice hold there. I'm not sure what happened with positions or with coverage there, but a couple of nice blockouts, and he went in just, barely touched there at the 5-yard line.
So nice offensive series by Bethany. Tabor defense is going to have to wake up a little bit after that drive. Even though we have controlled the whole first quarter, it's all of a sudden 14-6. Bethany's kicker here is Max Goldstein. He's a senior from Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, so holder
Kick
number
is up.
14, Dalton Whitworth.
The kick is up, but it's no good. So that might be a game changer. Be interesting later on if we're talking about a point or not. But with 52 seconds left in the first quarter, Bethany scores to put 6 on the board, but Tabor still has 14. And we're going to right after this review, we're going to take a break and hear a word from our sponsor. Just missed right.
Yeah, looks like it was wide right. So Buffalo Bill fans, look out.
Wide right. All right. Well, we'll take a short break.
Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
In Galva High School.
Hey, so we're back here. Sorry, kind of cut Joe off there a little bit. Leighton Whitty, I think is how you pronounce it, or Whitty.
Yeah, no, he went to Canton Galva High School, so that's a nice kick taken at about the 5-yard line. We have a flag on the play. We'll see what happens.
A little bit about Canton Galva. I'm looking up. He is a freshman. That means he's probably played or been a part of those Canton Galva teams that have went to the state championship game as both a first place and runner-up, I think, 2 years in a row.
Personal foul, blindside block, return team, number 47, half the distance to the goal, first down, Tabor.
So that's not a good way to start.
Yeah, it's going to back him up here. It's inside the 30. It's a 15-yard penalty usually, but we're inside the 30, so it's going to be half the distance. So it's going to be about the 10.5-yard line where we're going to start that illegal blindside block. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Tabor at about the 10.5.
I'm trying to get a look at that, who that tackle is, the left tackle, if that is 68 that came in for our injured Blue Jay. Handoff to,
Haynes on the carry.
trying to look, Haynes on the carry, made a nice move, good gain before being brought down by the Swedes.
Yeah, we had a nice block there by number 65, and then a nice another by 64 and 88 here on the left side. So we had Queering out of Saratoga Springs, Utah, and then number 88 was Dante Smith. It's a great block there from Alabama, Laverne, Alabama.
Well, that play didn't go as well as Carpenter and
Kukuba on the tackle.
Kukuba.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter here. So we're going to take a little break here on the field. We're going to switch ends and come back. We're ready to go.
So 14-6.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
All right, we're back here as you were listening to the band, and we're back to start the second quarter. We were just talking up here about Dirk Small, 66, is back in for the Blue Jays, so that is a good sign. As Hill goes in motion, Green looks quickly to him, makes one person miss. He's got some room, hitting to the court, hitting to the end.
Wow, that was a nice catch and a nice run after the catch.
But I will tell you, Zamondo Wilson tracked him down.
Yeah, he had the angle on him there, but that was a nice catch there by Deontay Hill. Nice block there. And yeah, number 0 caught him from behind from Bethany there.
And
E.T. Wilson.
And E.T. and Zamonda. Zamonda's that preseason All-KCAC pick as well, so. Green, play action.
Nice fake.
Chased out by Carpenter before missing Sheriff on the sideline. Some of those.
There's Zamonde Wilson on the coverage there.
We're taking another look here at Hill making that big play before E.T. and Wilson take him down. So we're looking at 2nd and 10 now. Sometimes if you hear that sideline view, we have a sideline camera down there, and you'll get a live we're a little nervous about that sometimes, a live audio too. So we'll see what happens. Green hands off to, is this Hank? No. 21, Cam Collier. You know, we've called Collier a couple times today.
We have a flag on the play. Looks like it might be holding here.
That is in the holding zone.
Yeah.
And everybody's walking backwards.
Holding.
Yeah.
Offense, number 78, 10-yard penalty, still second down.
So the Blue Jays will get backed up 5, but they'll still have second down. It's amazing. You know, we've watched a lot of football. We played some too. And when you look at 5 yards, why does 5 yards make such a difference? But going from 1st and 10 or 2nd and 10 to 2nd and 15, it really changes your play call.
Yeah, they're really in a hole here. It looks like they're about 2nd and 20. So that's going to be, they're going to have to dig themselves out of this hole here. Just got to get a little back right here, and then hopefully they can get some more back on 3rd down. So,
Green looks right, but he was going left to Sheriff.
Yeah, he's got Ian Queering out there in front, makes a block, but number 51.
Soley makes the tackle.
Yeah, Soley from Boys Ranch, Texas. Made the tackle from behind there, kind of tracked him down from behind.
They got the defense to go with them to the right side before going back to the left. He doesn't pick up a lot, but it's now 3rd and about 16.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got a little back there.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes, here comes Green. He drops back, has a man wide open, and makes a nice move. Hill jukes one. Jukes one before Bohannon grabs him by one leg and gets him down right after he gets a first down.
However, we got another flag in the backfield. Looks like Tabor's walking
Holding.
backwards.
Offense, number 78, 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
So that negates a nice gain there. So instead of it being a first down, we're going to go back and have 3rd down again. So it was a great run there by Deontay Hill.
Well, that's frustrating when you have those penalties on you. I would also say, too, being a defensive lineman, there's holding on every play. It's just you've got to learn how to not get caught.
Well, it's really about material restriction there, yeah, because you're right, they do grab every time. It's matters of material restriction. Did he restrict him? Did he take a step away? I looked like that time he might have turned him a little bit. And that does bring it back another 10 yards, so we keep going the wrong direction.
He's got a deep pass down. He had a man, but he underthrows him just a bit, as it looks like 26.
Yeah, Dakota Grayson. Stole that one out of the air. And yeah, if he could have thrown it a little bit further, would have been in good shape. But
because he had Hill, Hill had him beat.
Yeah.
Man, that was a nice catch by, you said Grayson?
Yeah. Dakota Grayson.
That was a nice catch by Grayson to get the ball back for the Swedes.
That was kind of like a long punt there on 3rd down. So it will be Bethany's ball here at the 50-yard line. Headed to the north. We'll see what the defense can do here, if the defense can stop them and stop that momentum.
Well, the wind has died down, so it's hardly a factor now. As they hand off to Spencer, he does not have very far to go. As can I use the word plethora?
There was a plethora of
Blue Jays.
Play. I was trying to see. It looks like Kendall Ross,
Big Sama, and yeah, Courtney Craig over there as well.
Courtney Craig, yeah. He did pick up a couple yards there, but that was a tough 2.
It was. So we got 2nd and 8. See the clock ticking. We're still 12 minutes in the second quarter. It's kind of been a slow quarter with interceptions, the scores. And Shield looking. He has time. Has a man deep. And number 2, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one there.
Yeah, it was Michael Young on the catch from Arlington High School out of Mansfield, Texas.
He beat Cam Pear on a pretty perfectly thrown pass.
Yeah, he got behind the defense, and
well, there's a reason that he is his go-to receiver. And he's looking good right now.
Looks like they might be going for 2 here and try to tie the score. So we'll see what the Blue Jay defense can get a stop and keep them out of the end zone. Looks like we've had a late substitution. And they're going to call, Bethany's going to call timeout with that late substitution.
Timeout. Bethany, this is their first charge, time out of the half.
Pretty big 2 points for them if they get a tie or not, equaling the score. So we'll take a short break with 11:52 left in the second quarter, 14-12 Tabor.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
All right, we're back here after that timeout. Bethany was running out of time on the clock, and I think they really wanted to make sure they had all their personnel in for this 2-point attempt.
Yeah, I think that late sub kind of threw things in a quandary for them. So here's a snap.
Shields looking right, had pressure by Craig, and he could not make that pass. And so defense stepped up there at the end to stop the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Courtney Craig out of McPherson to put the pressure on the quarterback and make him throw that past the pylon just a little bit outside. So even if he'd have caught that, he'd have been short of the end zone.
That's right. So now we're going to go and take another break as we got a few minutes left. 11:52 left in the second quarter. 14-12 Tabor.
Well, they were short on that play, so Tabor keeps the lead with 14-12. But they're going to have to get something going on offense here to start this second quarter. So we had a nice high kick. Ball's taken at the 17.
And this is Jones. And he gets brought down.
Yeah, looked like it was Malachi Daniels on the tackle, number 25. Maybe number 12 was in on that too as well. Cooper
and it looks like
Bogenhagen.
We're going to have a flag on this, and it's going to be against Tabor again on a hold, an illegal block, something that we're going to probably end up going back a few more. We'll listen to what the official says.
Yeah, I think this is actually
Holding. Receiving team number 25. 10-yard penalty. First down Tabor.
Well, the penalties are just really kicking us right now. If you've watched this whole game, you would have said Tabor has complete control the first half of the first quarter, maybe first 3 quarters of it. But towards the end of that first quarter, Bethany started taking that momentum back, and just like that, it's 14-12.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, about the same time that the penalties started, about the same time the momentum started to change.
Well, and Bethany started the game off with the 2 penalties. So it's been a game of the Yellow Hankies. So Green's under center, gets a little pressure, rolls out, finds a guy, Sheriff, and it's incomplete.
I threw it behind him a little bit, but Sheriff almost came up with that one. That was a great effort there by number 11, Sheriff.
Sully was right there for the Swedes to defend it.
So the ball hits the ground though, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. He just couldn't quite hang on to it.
I said Sully, but that was actually Marshall, Kyrie Marshall, North Versailles, Pennsylvania. So Green back. Quick pass to the ground. Haynes had no way to even catch it. So just like that, we're at 3rd and 10. Back deep in our own side of the field.
We need to get something going and keep that clock moving. The clock's been pretty stationary here.
It has been. But this is also a place you always think this is a passing situation, but it could also be a running situation just to move the ball a little bit for field position. Green back, pressured. He has a guy, but
overthrew him just a little bit.
Marshall was on the coverage.
Yeah, Moises Haynes there was the intended receiver, and the ball just goes off his hands and goes out of bounds. So once again, the clock does not move very much on our possession there with 3 incomplete passes. It's going to be 11:29 left here in the second quarter.
Well, look at another score right now. Southwestern and KW are playing, and that's probably one of the premier matchups this year with 2 powerhouses in the league. 17-7 Southwestern midway through the second quarter.
So it looks like each team had a late sub right there. We've got 11 on 11 now, and we're going to have a kick.
Smith gets back for a good kick.
50. Oh, that was an excellent play there. By Micah Winans out of Fairview, Oklahoma, to chase him down from behind.
Chase Heyer was on the kick return, the punt return. So good play defensively to not allow any extra yards.
Yeah, he fielded the ball to 50 and returned it to the 46. So that was an excellent job there. I don't know what would have happened if he didn't run him down from behind.
Had some field there to go. Another score around the league tonight. Evangel is at Sterling tonight, and Sterling's actually ahead 14-10 midway through the second quarter. So Shields is back with a single back beside him. That's Hardrick. Sorry about that.
It's like number 93, Merrick Boone, grabbed him from behind there and kind of tripped him up after he gained about 4 or 5 yards.
So the Tabor defense is going to have to figure something out to stop the Swedes. I think they've scored their last 2 out of 3 possessions, and maybe 2 out of 2. I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah, that's correct.
So hand it off to Spencer, who's hit right at the line and held.
Well, they figured it out on that play because that was a great defensive stand there by Brooks Gardner, number 26.
So it's Gardner and 20.
And Javen Alexander.
There we go. Javen's a freshman from McPherson. That's his brother that we've been calling out all night.
Yeah,
so
it looks like they're both on the field here at the same time because Jayton's back there at safety. Looks like Bethany's going to change the play here with 3rd down and 6.
it's a quick handoff to Hardrick and hit.
Excellent play. Just kind of
Boone again, but Courtney Craig
tripped him up in the backfield, kind of slowed him down a little bit.
That was a nice job, and Boone got to finish it off.
Yeah, he kind of landed on him and drove him into the ground. So it's a great defensive play there.
Look at Craig catch his foot, and there you go. Boone was right there. It's kind of fun as a defensive player.
Yeah, it was an excellent play there. Yeah, great teamwork by the Blue Jays to stop them. Looks like they're going to be punting here on 4th and 5. Try to pin us back here inside the 5-yard line. So.
I think it's Brazil that's back. Brazil has had some great punt returns in the first few games.
Yeah, that's number 82.
Well, that's not Brazil then, I don't think.
Yeah, that's Iverson.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. It's different than number 35, Randy Brazel.
The Randy Brazel.
The Randy Brazel.
The Randy Brazel.
So.
Well, that punt landed and kind of went backwards, did not give a Bethany bounce, but Tabor's in about the same field position as they were starting their last drive. 1st and 10 is different than 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, and eventually 4th and 10. Yeah. So out comes the Blue Jay offense. Looks like Haynes will be in the backfield.
Yeah, we have Kobe Sheriff out here, split out wide.
And then Jones and Hill will be the other 2 receivers. So Green gets he's back shotgun formation.
Fake a handoff to Moises Haynes.
Has Jones right across the middle.
That's a nice catch in the slot and then nice run afterwards. So unlike the last drive that ended in 3 incomplete passes, we come out firing once again, and we have a nice little play here to go across the middle.
He could have let him just a bit, but that was Marshall coming from the opposite side to make that tackle.
Yeah, so yeah, number 19, Devin Jones had a nice catch and run there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35.
The slant routes have been pretty effective today. Moises on the carry, but Carpenter said nothing to do with that.
Yeah, Carpenter was right there to put a stop to that, so there was no gain on that. He did make it back to the line of scrimmage, thankfully, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Carpenter's had a pretty good night. I've called his name several times already.
Yeah, he's been running around here. So we have a substitution here by Tabor. So coming into the game,
Smith is coming
Cameron
out.
Collier, number 21. So we're back to 2 backs, 2 wide outs to the right and 1 to the left.
So I haven't been calling Sean Hunter's name today, and he was a running back earlier on. Pressure on Green, little pitch to Haynes.
It looks like it hit the ground, and yeah, they're going to come in waving that off there. So that's going to be no catch and no gain.
It's actually good that because they saw that.
Yeah.
That would have been a loss of about 2 or 3 if
Yeah, you can see here he kind of gets wrapped up and then gets shovels it a little bit. He's looking for Haynes right here, but the ball hits Haynes and then hits the ground. And he picks it up and starts running. But
well, Dean's put some nice pressure on him for Bethany. Number 94, he was pushing him.
Yeah. Oh, there's a nice
Haynes.
catch. Broke a tackle there. We got number 26 for Bethany. Dakota Grayson finally gets him to the ground. But,
Wilson couldn't quite bring him down.
It's going to be a little short of the first down. You can see here the ball's at the half-yard line. It's didn't quite make it to the 45, so it's going to be 4th down. They might try to just draw him off sides right here.
They're running it quick, and it's going to be a quarterback sneak, and he gets it.
Yep, you can see the H running in here. He's across the line of scrimmage. Both those line of scrimmage guys are, and so we're going to have a 1st down. So you can see he's placing the ball on across the 45, and your white hat Bo Ragsdale is pointing 1st down. And so we're going to start the clock, and we're going to be 1st and 10 for Tabor at the 45.5-yard line.
So it's a big 1st down to get some field position back for the Blue Jays that they've been playing on the wrong side of the field for this quarter.
That's a really nice drive as far as time of possession, too.
And then that switch. Number 16, Frank Bohannon, had the ball right in his hands. It was a pick 6 for the Swedes, but he could not hang on. I think he had glory seen. He had touchdown. He had TDs written in his eyes already.
Yeah, the intended receiver there was number 24, Moises Haynes.
So got a gift there. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. It's now 2nd and 10 instead of going down and kicking an extra point for the Swedes.
So now we have an empty backfield.
Jones motion, gets the pitch. Nice block on the corner by Sheriff.
Nice block.
But
there's just nowhere to go.
Nobody was there, and I think Bohannon said, I'm going to at least make the tackle this time.
I'd really like to see a replay on that one because there was a couple of Bethany players that went flying. So I'm not sure what happened over there on that side. But you can see here there's a right there, number 23. Oh, they just ran into each other. I see.
Blocked by Sheriff, but then.
Yeah, that was a nice block there by Sheriff, number 11. And those two Bethany players ran into each other. Didn't look very good. You see somebody fly around like that. But there was nothing illegal about it.
Well, it was a quick short pass there from Green to Sheriff. Gains about 1 to 2 yards.
It gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It looks like the punt team is coming on for Tabor. That was a nice little 4.5-minute drive that they put together. They just couldn't get anything out of it and couldn't keep it going here. So hopefully the Tabor defense can hold.
That's right. As Smith is back to punt and higher from Fort Scott is back to return for the Swedes. Gardner long snapping. He's been doing this job for 2 or 3 years now. It's not longer.
Yeah, he does a nice job getting the ball back there. Looks like punts out of bounds.
I think that kind of went off the side of his foot. He's probably a little frustrated. So we got 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second quarter. Tabor 14, Bethany 12.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
So we're back with Shields. Bethany got the ball, 1st down. Handoff to Spencer, I think.
Spencer on the carry.
Yeah, not much working up the middle there. You got Brooks Gardner, and
Stopped by Trevor King.
he's on the tackle as well as Traven King,
4-yard gain.
number 44 in the game out of Houston, Texas.
Trevin.
Excuse me,
Trevin King, yeah.
Trevin. So sorry about that. So yeah, he's in there in the middle. Looks like number 44.
Another handoff again to Spencer. Met right at the line again.
There's a whole group of them there.
We got King and Gardner again, and
Yeah,
Boone.
and Dusty Daggle's in there as well, number 48. So
It's a good problem when you can't tell who makes the tackle because there's so many there.
yeah, it's true. There's a lot of blue jerseys there. So
Such a
sorry
deep-
if we missed somebody. But I think Merrick Boone was in on that as well.
Defensive coordinator wants to see 11 guys at the ball if possible.
Yeah, the defense looks to the sideline to assistant coach Hill, to C.J. Hill, to see what they need to do here. So it looks like Bethany's got, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, and so they're probably going to come out passing this time.
Shields drop backs, has some time, getting chased out now.
Yeah.
Has a man open.
Yeah, and he's going to be short of the line to gain.
That looks like it was Madu. Jacob Madu on that catch. But he was about a yard short, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be actually a couple of yards short. You can see he caught it and then went backwards,
And then
and then got knocked out of bounds. So you can see the line to gain there was the 42-yard line, and he's well short of that.
So Javen Alexander is one that pushed him out of bounds there at the end.
So yeah, great play defensively.
Good defensive stand for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that's what we needed. So we keep that momentum going. We'll have about 3 minutes here in the second quarter to try to put something together offensively and maybe hopefully get another score here before halftime.
Well, Mumford gets the punt up. Brazel's back, but it takes a Blue Jay bounce.
Yeah, the ball's down by number 22, Terry McCutcheon, at the 40. What yard line is that? The 38-yard line.
38.
So, yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the 38 after that punt.
Well, Blue Jays are in good field position again. We just need to start getting some first downs and moving that ball down the field.
Yeah, we had a nice little drive going last time. It just kind of stalled out here about midfield. So we got 3 minutes, about 2 minutes and 58 seconds to put something together and hopefully put the ball in the end zone or at least get a field goal.
Well, Michael Reed, number 61, has been in at center the last couple of series now. So he is a junior from Jersey City, New Jersey. Green hands it off.
Oh, we had a fumble. The ball's on the ground.
That looks like a Bethany ball. So Collier,
He's going to get that back.
Collier gets the handoff.
See who recovered it here, but it definitely looks like Bethany. There's 3 Bethany people. Jersey's close to that ball. We do have a flag on the play, though, so we'll see what happens. Looks like 22 came up with it for Bethany. Well, we'll see what the flag is. Maybe that'll negate the fumble. But number 22, Terry McCutcheon, on the fumble recovery for Bethany. So it looks like Bethany's defense is staying out there.
Offsides. Defense lined up in the neutral zone.
Well, we'll
5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Get another gift. Last series it was the interception dropped.
Yeah.
And this time it's a flag that keeps from being a turnover.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fortunate for Tabor there that the defensive player lined up off sides. And it's a 5-yard penalty. We're going to replay first down. But the most important thing is we get to keep the ball.
Keep the ball. That's a big deal right now. This drive needs to take about 2 minutes.
Oh, we got sacked in the backfield here. A couple of 33, and McCutcheon's in on that, number 22.
And Jackson Cobbs.
Yeah, Jackson Cobbs.
So those 2 in on that sack, which puts us back. But the clock running is kind of the key, right? We really want to either keep the ball till the end of the half here.
Yeah.
We don't want to give them the ball back.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep that clock running here. It's he could have tried to throw that away, but the ball does have to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and I don't think he wanted to put the ball in the air and have a chance at it being intercepted. So he just took the sack there, which was a smart thing to do. So it's going to be second down here for the Blue Jays.
So handed off to Collier, who escapes 1 or 2 before being knocked out of bounds by Humphrey Kakuba.
Yeah. So
Kakuba being a defensive tackle, getting all the way to the sideline, but looks like we're going to have another
This
penalty.
is the 2-minute timeout. It'll
All
be
right.
2 minutes in length.
like I said, this is a new rule change this year.
Okay.
And so the officials stop the ball, stop the clock at the 2 minutes to have a 2-minute warning, just similar
like
to
the
what
pros.
the NFL And so it's a 2-minute warning. So now 2-minute timing rules are in effect. So anytime the ball goes out of bounds, the clock will not start until the ball is snapped again. The rest of the game, whenever the ball goes out of bounds, the clock will start as soon as the ball is placed and ready for play.
So this 2-minute is new this year.
The timing rules are not new, but the stoppage of the clock is new.
Okay.
So always in the past, they would just keep it rolling, and you would just keep on playing. But now they actually stop it. You can see the officials here are huddled up in midfield, and it kind of gives you a little break here before halftime to kind of let everybody know, hey, we're going to have 2-minute timing rules. They are going to be in effect when the ball goes out of bounds. The clock's not going to start again until the ball is snapped.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
It also has it does affect the 10-second runoffs now as well. So if a helmet's off, if there is if the clock is running and like there's a false start and it stops for any reason, then there would be also a 10-second runoff inside 2 minutes. Where in the past, like last year and previously, it was always under 1 minute.
Gotcha. A lot of rules that people probably don't even understand or maybe don't even follow it, but if you do understand it, it's sometimes hard to follow a change when you don't hear about it, read about it, and then you don't understand why they ran an extra 10 seconds off or didn't later in the game.
Yeah, so the clock's going to start here with the snap. So they do have 25 seconds to snap it, so both teams are ready to go, so that's not going to be a problem.
So Green overthrows his man, and we have another interception
by Caleb Epperson from Maumelle, Arkansas. Was in on that interception. He just overthrew his receiver, and he was
too
right
high
there to grab that.
He was open. It was not like earlier we talked about the receivers dropping a couple of balls. This one is definitely an overthrow. Yeah. Into the Swede's hands. So
his intended receiver, Deontay Hill, there, he just couldn't get high enough there. With every effort, he just went over his head and landed in the arms of a Bethany player, and so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Bethany.
So the Swedes take over with about 1:54 left in the second quarter and are going to try and take the lead before halftime. Shields find the man, but he gets hit.
Yeah, Michael Young had the catch there, and he got drilled.
That was up top. We'll see it here. Trying to pick the number if that were.
That was number 2 for Tabor on that hit. Is it Jerry Allen?
Jerry Allen then.
Wow, he played that one perfect.
He did.
So he's going to be on this play as well. He's going to take him. Hopefully he's kept him in bounds and the clock will continue to run. It looks like now he's going to land on the sideline. The clock's going to stop. And
so Jerry Allen's on 2 tackles back-to-back there, but both of those plays, I think, they're going to make this one short of a first down.
Yeah, so Marion Spencer was on the run there. It looks like he lost his helmet, so he's going to have to be out of play. So you can see him on the sideline over there with his helmet off, trying to get things resituated. But we're back ready to play here. Without the clock's not running, the play clock is running.
So they're discussing something here.
Looks like they're going to move the ball back just a little bit to make sure that
the runner stepped out of bounds, so the clock should not have started. Clock operator, please set the game clock to 1 minute, 22 seconds. Thank you.
So just a clock adjustment and a ball adjustment, but we still have 3rd and about half a yard.
Yeah, so once again, the clock's not going to start here until the ball's snapped legally. So we've got 25 seconds on the play clock. We have the ready for play, and we're going to get ready to play football here.
Quick pass, but Michael Young cannot hang on to the ball. He had enough for a first.
Yeah, I think he heard Brooks Gardner kind of barreling down on him there, and he decided it was maybe better to let that go through his hands than take the hit.
So what do you do here, Joe? We got 4th and half a yard. Do you give Tabor field position? Looks like they're going for it.
I think they're probably going to try to draw him off sides, is what it kind of looks like. No,
they're going
for it.
And Hardrick has plenty of room and more. That did not turn out good for the Blue Jays, as Hardrick now takes it about 46 yards for a score right before half. So Josiah Hardrick, a junior from Oklahoma City, On a 4th and inches, pretty much. Breaks it through on the right side.
Yeah, looks like he was untouched there. I'm not sure he even got the Blue Jay got close to him. So
I don't think so either. So breakdown on the Blue Jay defense there.
yeah, that was a nice run there by Josiah Hardrick. He just took off and kept on moving. So it looks like
Timeout. Bethany, this is their second charge. Timeout of the half.
looks like they might be trying to go for 2 again here. So.
Yeah. Well, let's take another break before half here, and we'll be back in a minute.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
So after that timeout, we'll see what the Swedes drew up on their chalkboard. I wonder if people know what a chalkboard is.
Good question. So looks like we got 2 backs back here in the backfield. Number 12, Cooper Bogenhagen, and number 5, Zamarian Spencer.
And Spencer gets the ball, but I think he's short.
Looks like he's going to be short. The H is coming in here, waving that off, saying he's short. He landed about the 1-yard line. That's not going to be. It's not going to be converted to 2-point conversion. So you can see there on the play. Oh, it's
got tripped up by Alexander. It looked like.
It looked like Alexander was on the ground and still made the play there. So it's a great play by him to keep him out of the end zone.
So we've got 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the half. 18 Bethany, 14 Tabor, as we are going to have another chance, an opportunity here to see if we're going to move the ball down the field. We really haven't moved the ball in the second quarter very well at all.
We've had a couple of nice drives, but yeah, it hasn't resulted in anything on our side of the 50. And yeah, we had the last one ended in an interception. So it'd be nice to get something together here and at least go down and score a field goal to put it within 1 here at halftime. But yeah, the Blue Jays seemed in control with about 9 minutes or so of the first quarter, and then things kind of evened out, and it's been all Bethany since then, putting 18 unanswered on the board.
Yeah, been a frustrating second quarter definitely for the Blue Jays. Going into halftime now, Evangel pulled ahead of Sterling 17-14, and they are now sitting at the half with Southwestern 17, K-Dub 7 at the half as well. As Bethany gets ready to kick off, this would be Max Goldstein, another Chicago, Illinois. Well, I say that, but once again, that's 30 again. That's our Canton Galva guy.
Yeah.
Whitty?
Whitty. Leighton Witt or Whitty?
One, yeah. He's the kicker.
So we're going to return the ball here to the 32-yard line or 31-yard line.
Was that Hill? No, that was King.
Yeah.
King on the return.
Yeah, that was
King.
Brandon King out of Carthage, Texas on the return.
And it looks like he's brought down by number 48.
Yeah, it looks like
Hino Thedford.
A couple of Swedes in there, including number 77 in on that tackle, Ashton Joseph.
So the Blue Jay offense comes back out on the field with Green in the shotgun formation. I call it shotgun still.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So we can stop him here from behind, thankfully.
Well, that was a quick turn of events there. Kyrie Marshall picks that off as Green threw another interception. And Bethany is looking to really close out this half. He broke on that ball right in front of it. It was meant for Haynes, but Marshall read it the whole way, and he was right there. before Haynes came back and tackled him.
Thankfully, Haynes ran him down from behind there. Yeah, Willie Green kind of turned him back inside, and then Haynes ran him down and tackled at the 5-yard line or 6-yard line. So this is, an unfortunate turn of events for the Blue Jays. We cannot get out of this half fast enough.
No. Need the clock to run by 10 seconds at a time.
It looks like the play clock's going to run down. Oh,
they got it away.
Yeah.
Hardrick with the ball. He's the one that scored the last touchdown before King and King.
Yeah.
Is that who that?
Yeah, Trayvon King, number 44.
And Brandon King, number 9.
So, looks like they're going to go no huddle here and try to get something quick again. Same play, maybe? No?
Nope. Shields kept it, but this time nothing there. And
yeah.
I think who comes off that pile, if that's Craig. It's Courtney Craig with that sack.
Yeah, Javen Alexander kind of wrapped him up first, and he got away from that, and then,
Craig and
Courtney Craig brought him to the
Bethany,
ground.
this is their third and final charge timeout of the half. Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 26 seconds. Thank you.
So Bethany's going to take their third and final timeout. It's 3rd down and goal. They're trying to get the score one more time before half to really put a damper on the Blue Jays' first half. But we'll take another break and be back in just 30 seconds.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
So CJ Hill talking to his defense there and motivating, scheming, whatever it is. We need to get some fire lit under them. We need 2 stops. I'm guessing if they don't make this is probably going to be a pass play, so they can at least get a field goal opportunity, if not, by stopping the clock. Shields looks, and he's short.
Yeah, he threw that to number 9, Madu, over there, and it went right through his hands, just short of the goal line there at the 1-yard line. So it's going to be an incomplete pass. Looks like they're bringing in the field goal unit.
Kind of a risky play, but you do have 23 seconds yet to not throw the ball in the end zone. That clock would keep running if he had caught it.
Yeah, true. That was a nice play there by Jerry and Allen to put some pressure on him and not let him just catch that and fall into the end zone. So he put the pressure on and couldn't hang on to it. So they're going to bring the field goal unit out and try to get an easy 3 here.
So this is Goldstein. No, is it?
It looks like that kick's good.
Goldstein's kick is good.
So Goldstein does make that one. He missed his extra point earlier, bringing the score to 21-14 Bethany. And like we've been talking about, what a turn of events for the Blue Jays and Swedes, both of them, in this first half. Blue Jays are going to get the ball with
19 seconds here.
A few seconds left, and I'm not going to be surprised at all if they just take a knee and take it into the half. The last 2 passes by Green have been interceptions.
Yeah, one thing you can't do is you just can't turn the ball over. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over, and unfortunately, the Blue Jays have done that here in the last couple of possessions, and they've given not only turned the ball over, but they've given up points in the process. So it's kind of really unfortunate for the Blue Jays to go into halftime.
Well, I'd be curious the first touchdown, but both of the last 2 touchdowns came right after a pick. One, Blue Jays stopped him, 4th down inches, the breakthrough. This one off of the interception. So the last 2 scores have been off of Blue Jay turnovers, and I'd be curious if even the first one was too. I don't remember, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So this is Whitty from Canton Galva. If you're not from this area, we say it because that's about 15 miles away from Hillsboro here.
Yeah, Whitty played 8-man football over there at Canton Galva. So, yeah, like you said, they've had some success at the state level playing 8-man football. A little 1A high school over there.
Oh, ball was touched.
Yeah, it looked like he squib kicked that one. It hit a Blue Jay player right in the chest and starts bouncing on the ground, and then it's recovered. It's recovered by Haynes there at about the 46-yard line.
Stephen Diggs, 25. Don't think that's Stephon Diggs' brother, though. Maybe they're related, though.
Could be.
Say this Diggs is from Raleigh, North Carolina. All right, well, Tabor's offense comes back out on the field. We're going to see if they're going to actually go for it or if they're going to.
Oh, there's only 4 seconds on the play clock, so that's going to
speed
things up.
They are making an attempt. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That ball bounced up in the air, and he caught it.
He does catch it. I don't know why the clock is stopped.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Tabor called timeout here.
Okay.
So Tabor's going to have a timeout.
You watch that hit.
Yeah.
Knocks up.
Tabor.
He catch.
Hit off
This is their first charge.
hit off his helmet, and then
that could have been an interception pretty easily, too, if someone would have been closer.
yeah, it looked like that Bethany player number 28 there was trying to get up there to get it, and yeah, just bounced a couple of times off of the play off the Haynes, and then again off the defender, and then Haynes finally pulled it in.
Close play. So I'm guessing with that, them calling a timeout, they're going to make another couple of attempts. Are we trying to get in field goal range? The wind has kind of turned a little bit to the northeast instead of the southeast now. Hiley can kick. He's got a leg.
Okay.
But I do think they're going to have to be at least to the 30-yard line to make that attempt. From the 30, it would be a 47-yard field goal. So I'm guessing that's their range they're eyeing if the field goal is what they're looking at.
Yeah, the wind is at Tabor's back here, and so if he can get his foot into it, 47 yards is not undoable.
He is warming up on the sideline, so Green looks to the outside, has a man, but he overthrows him
Yeah, the intended receiver, Deontay Hill there. Yeah, the ball looked like it went right through his hands, kind of went out of bounds. So the clock's going to stop with 6.9 seconds. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Tabor.
I think he got one shot. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. You can guess all you want, but
looks like he might run.
We're going to run out of time, most likely. Nope.
1.1 on the clock, so he went out of bounds at the 49-yard line. That would be. Oh, we had a flag on the play. So.
Keeper out of bounds at the 50-yard line.
See what that penalty is when the white hat. Got a resident expert Joe here.
We'll see what the call is here. I wonder. Oh, they're asking Coach Gardner what he wants to do right now. So we'll see what happens. It might get a 10-yard penalty here for a holding on a pass play, and be an automatic 1st down. But more importantly, it would move the ball down to the 44-yard line.
I think that's still probably out of the field goal range.
Offside. Defense number 28. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Yeah, this is going to be a 5-yarder, so it's going to be a replay of 3rd down. Looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field and see if we can get something going here with some points before halftime. Maybe throw one to the end zone.
Might as well. Well, that can also be risky, too, if they catch it in return, if it's an interception. So the ball is down deep. It is intercepted. And so that ball is intercepted by Zamonda Wilson after a tip, but right before the half. It's a harmless interception. But as we've talked about, it's been a game of 2 teams right now. Tabor to start off the game, Bethany to finish. I say start the game, start the first quarter. Bethany going strong there. End of the first, into the second quarter. And definitely the momentum has been all with Bethany the second quarter for sure.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that interception didn't really mean anything. It'll mean something in the stats, but as far as momentum or along those lines, that didn't really mean a whole lot. But yeah, the intended receiver was number 21, Cameron Collier, and
Yeah.
ball was picked off, and that's the way we end the half.
So we've got 21-14. McPherson takes the lead towards the end of the second quarter, and we are going to take a halftime break. We'll be back with a few minutes left before half to talk about some stats and what's going on around the league.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com. Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com. Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store-All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store-All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store-All, the solution for your storage problems.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Queens Stadium Field in Hillsboro, Kansas. I'm Robert Rimple, and this is Joe Sechrist with me. Just talking a little bit about the first half and what went on. We mentioned this at the end of the second quarter. You know, Tabor came out. Bethany had a couple penalties. We had a couple picks. And just like that, we're up 14-0. And then, end of the first quarter, here comes one of the touchdown runs by Jones. This was after, I think, one of the Ross interceptions, but it was a nice play to get us going. And the momentum was definitely in Blue Jays' favor. And right here was another tip.
Yeah.
Ross pickoff. That one he was down before Green has a nice play.
Yeah, beautiful pass play there on the sideline
to Sheriff. And some nice moves, and here's another one of Green's plays, and reception to Sheriff again. Green was 9 of 20. That was a great focus by Haynes.
That was good focus to stay on the ground and still get that ball, secure it so that the Bethany defender couldn't get another interception.
Yeah, but after you hear all that, we had a total change of momentum. Couple of turnovers. I mean, we had 3 interceptions. We had there was a fumble. I think the fumble ended up coming back, but all of a sudden Bethany has a 21-14 lead to go in the second half.
Yeah, they had 3 touchdowns there. You'd think the 21 points came from the 3 touchdowns, but on top of that, they missed all their extra points. They missed 3 extra points. They missed the first one. They went for 2 the other times, and then they got to 21 by kicking a field goal
to end the half. Yeah. So couple other things going on around Tabor. Cross country was at Bethel, and actually Joe was at that meet at Bethel today, and I'll let him talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so what a beautiful morning to be at a cross country meet. If you've never been to a cross country meet, it's spectators don't sit, everybody's moving, so it's a great time. So it was a beautiful morning to be out there. The women run a 5K, and so shout out to the Tabor College cross country women who brought home first place trophy there at Bethel this morning. So just the top 5 finishers, we had Daisha Allen at 5th. We had Lauren Alden at 16th. She was our 4th runner. Daisha Allen was 27th. We had Juliana Maxfield. She finished 6th. Adrian Seltzer finished 4th. And then with a time of 19:35 over that 5K course was Sony Zimmerman, who actually brought home the first place medal. So congratulations to the women cross country. The men on the other side, they had a great morning as well. They finished 2nd at the meet, and the top 5 finishers were at number 33 was Wade Ratzliff out of Kremlin, Oklahoma. We had at 25th was Nick Green. Then at 8th was Matthew Velaz, I believe is how you say his last name. Number 7 was Justin Moorhead, and then rounding out the day was Logan Dabowski. And the men, they actually run an 8K, which is just a little bit short of 5 miles. And that time for Logan was 27 minutes and 58 seconds. So it's a great morning to be out and enjoy the sunshine and just a beautiful morning there on the campus of Bethel College.
So the soccer teams, both women's and men's, are at Hastings, Nebraska today. Actually, the women should be just finishing up a little bit ago, while the men are probably getting ready to get on the field. So good luck to them as well. The volleyball team is off this weekend, but they head to Missouri on Wednesday for a triangular, or where they play 2 matches. I don't know if it's a try or not, but they're getting ready to kick off in the second half. The Blue Jays deferred, so Bethany started with the ball. Tabor will get it this half. And like we've been talking about in our break here, needs to be, I'm curious what Coach had to say, but it's a game of mistakes so far. A lot of turnovers, a lot of penalties, and as we get started here, and you see Brandon King with that return.
Tackled by number 41 from Bethany, Zane Kukarich. And brought down about the 21-yard line there. That's where the Blue Jays are going to start the second half.
So, King almost got clotheslined. But, 21-yard line as Tabor gets back on the field here.
Yeah, hopefully they can get something going this second half to start it out, and we need to grab some of that momentum back.
We had it taken out of us, but new half, a lot of things change. If you ever watch college or NFL, it's a lot of time to come out third quarter. Things are way different. So Haynes with the ball right away, gets hit in the middle, bounces it to the outside.
It's tackled by number 23 there, Caleb Epperson, with a short gain of about 2 yards, maybe 1.5 yards.
So Haynes has definitely been the back to call this game so far. We'll see what happens here on second and about 8.
Sheriff goes in motion. We're going to hand the ball off again. Looks like somebody's helmet just came off there.
Offensive lineman.
Hopefully his head wasn't in it. That's always a bad thing. So he's going to have to come out for a play.
So Haynes gets a yard, maybe. And it makes it third down and a long 7.
Looks like they did not reset the 25-second clock to 40, so we'll see what happens here. Hopefully they got another substitution in there. I didn't see anybody run in. Did you see anybody run in for him?
Well, they switched the center. They switched the lineman out. So
okay.
Sheriff in motion again. Green gets the ball, drops back, is getting some pressure, gets out of the pressure, has a man. Oh, no! Wow. So Jones has another ball right to him, Devin Jones. Green did a nice job evading pressure, hits Jones on the money.
The ball went in and out of his hands there. Yeah, he would have ran for a while with that one. It's definitely going to be a first down and move the chains, and the offense could stay on the field, but unfortunately,
for injured player.
Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So, yeah, injury on the play right here. We got Dante Smith, who was down for a minute.
He came out in the first half, too, with injury, too. So
he's up walking, so we'll see what he comes back in a little bit later. But he's from Laverne, Alabama.
We'd like to thank our training staff from Tabor, too, for all they do for the Blue Jays, all the teams.
Yeah.
So with 4th down, Broderick Smith is back to punt. And hopefully he can get off a big punt here. It's a nice-looking punt.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's got hit. I did not see a fair catch, so great play by
Chase Heyer from Fort Scott, Kansas on the catch there. With a good hit was Deontay Hill.
He was down there quickly.
He got down there in a hurry, and as soon as he caught it, he laid the wood on him. So that's a good hit.
So Bethany's going to get the ball after a 3 and out. I'd like to, it would have been nice to see that catch, though. I got to admit, game of inches, game of mistakes, changes a lot of momentum. But Shields is going to be back in a two backs beside him. Hands off to Hardrick, and he is met quickly.
Yeah, I believe that was Merrick Boone who wrapped him up and kind of pulled him down backwards there, number 93. That was a great play by him. So he actually lost a yard on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 here at the start the second quarter, or the second half.
Like I said, coming to this game, Bethany is 0-2, Tabor 1-1.
So they're in the formation again where they got 2 split out to the left and 2 backs, and they do a lot of things out of that formation. Here they're actually passing it, so.
Oh, yes. Has a man, but this time it's Alexander. It's the Tabor man.
You bet. That's a momentum swinger right there. We needed that one. That was an excellent play. He laid out for that one and brought that one in. So it's going to be Tabor ball here.
Tabor ball. Jayton Alexander was in perfect position to get that. Laid out, made a nice catch, cradled it. And we needed that.
Yeah, that was an excellent play. Yeah, that'll help us get some momentum back on our side. So hopefully the offense can do the same thing here, and we can pick up where we were in the first quarter.
Definitely. So Green's back. Motion, quick pitch to Jones. Or is this Jones? Yep, Jones around the side. I think he's going to gain about 2 or 3.
Yeah, a lot of teams do that little shovel pass there because if he doesn't catch it, it's actually an incomplete pass.
That's right.
And so if he would hand it off and fumble it, it's a loose ball. But since he pitches it forward, it's actually a pass. And so if he doesn't get possession of it, it's an incomplete pass, and we'd still retain possession of the ball. So that was a nice little end around there. We only picked up 2 yards on that, but it was a good play by Tabor's offense there and moving the ball in a positive way.
So Bethany showing blitz. Green has some time. Hits Sheriff, but can't hang on. Not sure if that was a hand got stuck in there.
Yeah, it was Zamonde Wilson was in on that breakup there. He kind of got there about the same time the ball did. So
he stuck his hand right in there and knocked it out.
Excellent play by him. So it's going to be 3rd down now and 8.
So Blue Jays are in pretty tight. Trips up to the right side. Pressure coming. Finds Deontay Hill out to the side. He is going to be.
Yeah, this is going to be a 1st down here.
It's close.
He's actually, he's across the sticks here. So I can see the officials telling them to move the chains over there. So
you know the signals are out.
I know, yeah. So they came in. So that's a good play there on defense.
And good play by Deontay. Who was it on D?
Number 26 and 22. So we had McCutcheon and we had Dakota Grayson in on that play. But thankfully we made a 1st down, and so it's going to be Tabor 1st and 10 again.
Deontay knew right where to be.
Yeah. Well, we got a flag on the play here.
Collier on the run.
Yeah, it looked like
tackle by Kakuba.
Yeah, That was a good play by him to bring him down right there. But it's going to be a flag. I'm not sure what the flag was. It's in the area of, oh, it looks like it might be.
Face mask,
yeah.
maybe.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 56, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Now, if you watch.
It looked to me like there was a face mask.
Yeah, Kikuba brought him down, but he took
Yeah, he got a little bit of the.
Actually, that was 56.
Yeah. 56 there on the play. That's Logan Rook, who on the face mask call. So we're going to add 15 to that, and it's going to be an automatic first down for the Blue Jays. So an intended receiver there was Haynes. Just he threw it a little bit too far inside, and the play was broken up by the defender there, number 0.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's like,
sorry there. Hey, correction on that. We had Brian Adams on the face mask there. I said the wrong player. So yeah, that was number 56 for Bethany that had that face mask call. We got some more laundry on the field here. So
most likely this will be on the offense for moving. Must have had a twitch or something.
Yeah. Offense, number 66, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Yeah, we had another snap infraction there. It looked like he started and then stopped.
That's twice today, and then 2 different people. So
that's true, yeah.
Wonder if something causing that. Maybe the defense talking. You never know. Sometimes the defenders like to talk a little bit too. So we got 2nd and about 15, and we're going to have another penalty on the Blue Jays for movement.
Yeah, false start.
So we're not going the right way here. We need to get that momentum switched.
60, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Like our right tackle on that one had a false start. So hopefully we can focus back in here and get going the right direction. It's like right now it looks like it's 2nd and about 19, 2nd and 20.
So Greenback gets the ball, has to escape some pressure, and he's going to run it. And he actually gets about 5 or 6 back before he is wrapped up and brought down.
Yeah, it looks like Carpenter on the play there. Did a nice job of wrapping him up, taking him to the ground. So, yeah, Willie had nowhere to go on that one, so he just had to take off, try to get some yards using his feet.
Kukuba and Wilson. I'm not sorry, not Wilson.
Yeah,
Marshall.
Kyrie Marshall
also in on that play. So Collier's the back right now.
Looks like we have the quarterback lost his helmet there, so he's got to go out. So right now for the Blue Jays, we have Ahmad
Bailey.
Ahmad Bailey's in there, quarterback.
And they're going to let him throw. What a play if he can. Oh. You know, coming off the sideline and throwing the ball pretty well like that, it's impressive.
Yeah, that is impressive. So yeah, he put the ball right in his face mask. He just couldn't hang it in or haul it in and get those yards. So that was a great play there by Tabor's offense. Unfortunately, that's going to be 4th down, and we're going to send out the punting unit.
Now, they did get a few yards back. Alexander did intercept that ball back on the 30-yard line, but once again, we're stalling here, midfield. We need our defense to step it up again. So Broderick Smith back. We do have another flag. And they're going to let the ball roll.
I just couldn't quite get it. Ball keeps on going into the end zone.
Hill was right there, but couldn't quite save it.
So we're going to see what the flag is here. Maybe it was a illegal formation on the offense or on the kicking team. Oh, actually, it's against Bethany. They're over here talking to Coach Gardner right now, trying to figure out
what do you
the
think?
options.
Do you think we should kick it again, or do you think? What do you think?
We'll see what the penalty is here.
Looks like the kicking team's
Offsides.
staying out.
Defense, number 94, 5-yard penalty. Replay, 4th down.
So they chose to re-kick it, and I'm guessing they really would like to give him Broderick another chance to pin one inside the 20. Doesn't hurt.
Yeah, he almost had that one right there. It just was a little bit too far off his fingertips. So we're going to re-kick this with the 5-yard penalty and re-kick. You can't tack that on the end there. So
the one negative would be a bad snap or a block, but
yeah.
Let's see here. He angled to the right side this time. Fair catch.
Yeah.
About the 17, I think.
Yeah. It looks like the 18-yard line. So it looks like we gained 2 yards because it would have been a touchback if they would have got the ball at the 20-yard line. So
that's right.
So we'll take anything we can get right now. So.
Well, it's good to have Bethany a little bit deeper in there in the zone than we've had them for the whole second quarter. But once again, our defense is going to have to step up here and make a play like they did last time. I think Shields likes to throw the ball, but right now and he likes to hand it off to Spencer, or it's Hardrick in there right now. So with Hardrick being a single back, Shields likes to hit number 2, Young, but Hardrick gets the ball.
Oh, that was a nice play.
Brought down.
On defense.
Is that Gardner?
I believe that is. Yeah, Brooks Gardner there, number 26, did an excellent job bringing him down from behind. It looks like he's hurt. The defense or the offensive player is hurt.
Yeah, Hardrick.
Timeout for injured player.
Is that Hardrick? Gardner did a nice job catching him from behind. If you remember earlier in the game, Hardrick had that 70-yard run, or not 70, 50. What was that? 47-yard run earlier in the game. So
yeah, this looks like Josiah Hardrick's down on the field right now. So the training staff's out there taking a look at him. Looked like maybe an ankle or something kind of got rolled up there when Brooks Gardner brought him to the ground. So sometimes that just happens. Looks like they're trying to get him up right here and have him walk off the field.
They put us on the camera, and that's scary when you see that. Well, he is walking off now. Let's throw out a little trivia for the second half here. I've probably used this in the past, but who has the most rushing yards in one season in Tabor history? Who has the most rushing yards in one season in Tabor history? And we'll tell you that here in a few plays. But you can look back in your record books if you've got it.
So it looks like they've replaced Hardrick with Landry Shields, number 3, who's also a backup quarterback, but looks like he's back there in the backfield for the Swedes. And he's actually going to get the ball, and
Spencer gets it, keeps bouncing out. That's Spencer.
Number 5. Yeah, that's Spencer, Zamarian Spencer.
And then Jayton Alexander rode him out of bounds, but he kept bouncing it out. So got about a gain of 3. Well, I don't know how much he got on the last Hardrick got on the last play before he went down.
Looks like Brooks Gardner in on that one again, just making sure he heads out of bounds and try to get any extra yards up the sideline.
So Gardner's hitting both sides of the field pretty hard today. We've called his name multiple times. He's a local Hillsboro High School product too. Shields back in the gun. Drops back to pass, has time.
He does have a little bit of. Now he got some pressure. Looks like Boone's going to try to chase him, and looks like he might.
I don't know if he got the first
down.
We'll
see where he spots this. Where's the official going to stop? Looks like the official. Oh, looks like he's way back there at the 23.5-yard line. So he's way short of the line to gain.
So it looks
like it's going to be 4th down for
about 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he made a better effort to get the first.
Yeah,
right there.
Oh, yeah, he stepped out way earlier than that, though. So
we don't have as good of an angle. Well,
right there he is, stepping out at the 23. So, yeah, obviously it's on the other side of the field. We can't really see it that well.
Well, Merrick Boone had him in hot pursuit. So here we go with a punt.
Oh, it's a low snap. He's got it off anyway.
Razzle back. It's kind of an odd bounce. Mumford with the punt. And we're going to switch sides here. We're going to take a short commercial break as we we'll take a short break.
Blue Jays will begin their first and 10.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Big play while we were away, and they're going to replay it here after this play probably. But Green hit Hill for a nice 20-yard approximately pass.
Yeah, it was a great catch and throw there. Hill laid out and did a nice job bringing it in. So, yeah, Green's back in there after being out the last play of that last series. That was a nice little run there.
By Collier.
Yeah, by Collier.
Here comes that play that we didn't see where Green hits Hill coming down this left side.
Yeah,
beautiful throw.
That was a really nice catch, and the line did an excellent job of giving him some extra time there. So
Collier gets about 8 before Green comes back here. I don't know. They're calling it an interception. So is that Marshall again?
Wow.
28. I think that's.
That was a nice play there by Marshall to pull that in. He looked like he grabbed it one-handed and got 1 foot in bounds.
He had the receiver open a little deeper, but I don't know. They're calling it out now.
We have something on the other side. The officials are getting together on the other side of the field.
He one-hand caught that, though.
So, yeah, remember in college you only have to get 1 foot in. So that's.
And they don't go to replay. So
we don't have replay here, no.
So what we see right now does not matter.
Yeah, whatever the call in the field is, that's what it is. So yeah, here we go with the throw. He got up.
I don't know if we really want to see it because he definitely got.
Yeah, he got 1 in anyway, so you can see his.
He's got it right there.
Yeah,
he even tucks it in, and now his
left foot
down.
hits, and then the right.
And even his
right. 10 on the field for Bethany. So there is no foul, free illegal substitution. The result of the play is an interception. First down, Bethany.
Yeah.
So it was the wrong side. I was hoping it'd be 12 men.
Yeah.
But instead it's less. With Marshall coming up with a huge interception and stops a good Tabor drive. Tabor was moving the ball. Had a good pass, had a good run. And unfortunately, that brings Green up to 4 interceptions right now for this game, which really has been a game changer totally around. I mean, they have been scoring off of almost all of them.
Well, they're pinned back here at the 5-yard line, so hopefully our defense can hold and we can either get a turnover ourselves or get a stop here and they make them go 3 and out, and we'll get the ball back right around the 50-yard line on a punt.
So Shields is back with 2 backs next to him. He's going to hand it off to Spencer, I think. And
yeah, there's a
lot of Blue Jays in there.
There's a lot of blue jerseys around there, yeah. So
still trying to make sure it's Spencer. It is. Hardrick went off hurt a little bit ago, and I haven't seen him back on the field.
Yeah, it looked like Hayden Land was in on that play, number 96. Looked like he kind of stopped him on the left side here.
Got about 3 still on that, so they still made some progress.
Yeah, Hayden Land's a big kid for 6'3", 240 out of Victoria, Texas. So he's playing left defensive end right now for the Blue Jays. So he was in on that last play, did a nice job.
So Spencer gets the ball quick and has a big opening, and he is on the run. And I'm not sure if he got tackled or if he cramped.
I think he actually got tripped up there by Alexander. Alexander was at about the 35. Looks like he finishes at about the 45 or 50. But
Spencer cramps up at the end of that run, though, but he's already walking off. So, yeah, big play for the Swedes to get out from being way back on the – they were on the 7-yard line.
Yeah.
And now come the Swedes. Tabor came over to the sideline. They thought they had more time.
Timeout.
Yeah,
Tabor.
Looks like he
This is their
cramped
first charge
up there
timeout
at
of
the
the half.
end. Looked like, the running back cramped up there at the end, but Jayden Alexander did a nice job of tripping him up.
Yeah. Well, I asked you earlier who has the most rushing yards in a season for Tabor. You have any guesses, Joe?
I don't.
You don't? Okay.
I think it was James. Let's see. That's been too long. I can't remember his last name now.
I know you're thinking of James Monroe.
There we go, James Monroe.
But that is incorrect. Good guess, as he holds most of the rushing records for Tabor.
Oh, he does.
He does. But in 2005, Roger Butler had 1,828 rushing yards that year. So you were close.
I was close. I knew somebody that was a great running back at Tabor.
Yes, he was. Well, don't we have, isn't Brown one of our assistant coaches, Ben Brown?
Yeah, Ben Brown.
And he was a former great here that actually got to try out for the Packers, I think, and maybe a couple other teams.
Yeah.
He's now back at Tabor working here, and he is one of the assistant coaches, and it's great to have him on staff. So Shields kicks the ball, hands it off. I don't think it was Spencer.
Yeah, I believe that it was Traven King in on that tackle along with Daigle and some other Blue Jays.
Daniels on the carry.
So it looks like he picked up a couple yards.
With the tackle.
I think this is Malachi Daniels possibly on that carry for the Swedes. We've seen two of their running backs run off with either cramps or some other injury.
It looks like the Blue Jays are doing a good job here of filling those holes, just to give up another 2 yards. But
you see Spencer on the sideline there, still hobbling.
Stopped by Dusty Dable.
Looks like they get a yard or two.
Yeah, looks like we got Boone and Gallardo in here on the left side for the defense for the Blue Jays. So yeah, right there, number 42 is Gallardo.
Taking a lot of time off that play clock as we're approaching under 10 now. Swedes line it up.
Make some noise for third down.
Yeah, the game clock keeps running as well. We're under almost to 5 minutes now, so
that should
this
be
has been a pretty quick quarter here. So we've got a pitch back and a little cut back. Looks like we're going to drag him down from behind. I think that was Brooks Gardner was in on that on the front side.
End of it. Underneath there's someone else.
Yeah,
that's Craig, Courtney Craig.
Courtney Craig.
And that's Hardrick back in the game, so it's good to see that he didn't get hurt too bad.
Looks like we got another flag on the play, though, so that's why they stopped the clock. So maybe an illegal formation.
Illegal formation. More than 4 in the backfield. Offense. That penalties decline. Result of the play. 4th down.
Well, Courtney Craig did a nice job wrapping him up, and Gardner got to finish him off. And right now, it looks like the defense is held as long as we can force them to punt.
Yeah, we just gave up that one big play that kind of gave them some field position. And so instead of us having the ball in midfield on this punt, we're probably going to be down here around the 20 or so after the punt. But yeah, that one big play really kind of set us back a little bit.
It did. Well, Brazil is back deep. Brazil, I'm sorry. And he hasn't got to return maybe one today. He was deadly a few weeks ago with it, so that's not good. He might have touched it. And it looks like Bethany is saying it's their ball. So Brazil was looking to return one because he hasn't got to. Unfortunately, he tried to stick his hand in a cookie jar and the ball.
Yeah, he just looked like he misplayed it just a little bit. Touched his hand, and then of course there's several Bethany players around there trying to get to it. So it looks like maybe number 20 from Bethany recovered that. DeJean Harrell recovered that muffed punt. So it's going to be 1st down for the Swedes at the 15-yard line.
So this one defense does a nice job stopping him. A turnover again.
Yeah.
Puts a kink in the Blue Jays' plans. And this was Hardrick bounces it out, or is that Spencer? That is Spencer.
Yeah, it's Spencer.
So Spencer runs inside, bounces it out, and there's no one from the Blue Jays there to stop him as Bethany scores again. Now, I think Bethany's a much better team than last year, but last year Tabor was kind of on a roll and went to Bethany, and actually Bethany ended up beating them. And it probably wasn't, Tabor was probably favored last year in that win. I don't know if Bethany has something on the Blue Jays right now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that one play here and they're in the end zone. So instead of it being Tabor ball at first down after the punt, we turn it over and we give up another 6 points. They are going to try to kick the extra point this time instead of go for 2. So we'll see what happens. Kick is up and hits the crossbar. And
so
a little short.
Yeah, so that kick didn't make it. But McPherson, I'm sorry, I'm kidding McPherson. Bethany did score, bringing the score to 27. Bethany 27, Tabor 24, or Tabor 14. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left in the third quarter. And we will take a short break and hear a word from our sponsors.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
So back here in Hillsboro, this game has kind of felt pretty long. We've had a lot of penalties, a lot of turnovers, and it's just, yeah.
Yeah, here's going to be a short kick that's kind of hard to handle. Hopefully we can get something out of it here.
I think that's Hill on that return, Deontay Hill.
Yeah, it looked like number 54 there, Nick Robinson on the tackle.
As the Blue Jays get the ball back, turnovers have been killing us. Oh, that was Brandon King, wasn't it? Was that number 9? I think that was,
yeah, that's Brandon.
So that wasn't Deontay Hill, that's Brandon King on that return.
Yeah, Nick Robinson out of Cache, Oklahoma on the tackle there. Kind of grabbed him around the shoulder pads and spun him around and brought him to the ground. So it's going to be Tabor ball, 1st and 10.
Well,
the 18-yard line.
Brandon King's one of our defensive backs. He's had some pretty good games last 2 weeks. So last week he scored a pick 6 against Evangel. Was that Haynes on that carry?
Yeah, I believe it was. That's
Carpenter is coming up from the bottom of that pile, along with have to hesitate to say Kakuba.
Yeah, nice job by the Tabor line there to kind of reestablish themselves and get a nice little 5-yard push.
They did get a push there, so always like it to see the line move. Hill in motion across the middle.
Well, he's met in the backfield this time.
He is lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, but I think he lost a yard.
It looks like that was Humphrey Kakuba that met him in the backfield, brought him down for a loss.
No gain brings up 35.
You want to hit the passing game, but probably a little scared to do it too.
Well, here on 3rd and 5, we'll see what they dial up. Looks like we have one in the backfield. And Deontay Hill goes in motion.
The Greenback has to scramble out, finds that Hill for a nice 8-9 pickup.
Yeah, the most important thing here is we're moving the chains, and our defense gets a little breather on the sidelines. So
yes,
they can rest a little bit longer here. So hopefully we keep the momentum going here, and we can get this ball moved down the field.
Well, if you remember too, we've had 3 huge drop passes in this game too. That could have been touchdowns on probably 2 of them. Haynes with the ball, gets about 4 or 5 it looks like before being brought down. 56 is coming up. Carpenter.
Stopped by Julian
It
Carpenter.
looks like 66 is running off there for the Bethany Swedes. Keegan
I think Brian Adams is also in on that. 56 too. Or you think that was 66?
I think that was 66. Well, 56 might have been on there too.
We'll talk about them both. So Haynes again gets a quick handoff for maybe a yard before Marshall and Carpenter are there. Marshall and Carpenter have been called a lot today. They've made some big plays for the Swedes.
Yeah, they've been around the field, different areas, so they've had quite a few tackles here for the Bethany College Swedes.
Green back, has some pressure from McCutcheon, and we have another drop pass. That would have been enough for a first down.
Yeah, it looked like Dante Smith kind of started to turn a little bit before he had the ball in his hands, but that ball was right on the money by Green.
I don't know. We might have to look at changing the pregame meal.
Yeah, it looked like it just hit him right in the face mask. And
as a coach, that's real frustrating when you have plays that set up perfect are right there.
They execute it perfect and just can't get the final touch on there of getting that ball and getting the ball up the field. So Tabor punt team is back out there.
So Smith back, gets some distance. That's low, but problem with low punts is you got some room to run then.
Yeah.
So 83.
Yeah, he's pushed out of bounds there by Caden Seibel, number 47, out of Andover, Kansas. Went to Andover Central High School.
Chase Heyer was the returner from Fort Scott. A lot of KCAC schools have players from all over the country, as we've been calling California, New Jersey, Texas players, but it's always kind of fun when you know the school's pretty local to Kansas here, to hear their names called and having success on the field.
Yeah, Andover Central's just down here, a suburb of Wichita, so that's pretty close, not too far away.
That's right. So the Swedes take over again, and Shields is back and gun.
If we look here, we got a three-man front.
Hardrick with the ball. Nice job by Vic Sama.
Yeah, that was an excellent play to get him pulling down in the backfield. So yeah, we had a three-man front that time, and Vic Sama came all the way from the opposite end there, chased him down from behind, didn't let him get that momentum going. So that was an excellent play by him to run him down and tackle him for a 2-yard loss.
Defense needs a few more of those. I also know I'd be keeping an eye on Young, number 2 for Swedes. I do think Shields will be looking to him here shortly. And there it was.
Looks like he's going to call it a
sure
catch.
That was
going to be a short catch.
Was that Shields or Young? I'm not sure.
That was
number 9.
Nadeau out there catching the ball there. Kind of laid out, did a nice job laying out and catching it. Looks like maybe that should have been an incomplete pass. Looked like the ball hit the ground there. So.
And Gardner could see that. If you saw Gardner running up there, his hands are in the air. He knew it was.
Yeah.
He saw the incomplete, but unfortunately, officials can't see every angle. But there's some discussion going on here somewhere.
Looks like they're going to let the play clock run down to 0.
It's
looks like it's the end of the quarter.
That's a fast quarter.
That was
fast. This is the end of the third quarter.
So not used to that, as we've had some pretty slow quarters today. But at the end of the third quarter, Bethany 27, Tabor 14. Here's a word from our sponsors.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
We are back here as we see the Tabor Blue Jay cheerleaders and Bethany with a 3rd down to start the 4th quarter. Shields back, has some pressure.
Ball across the middle. Short hop, it's going to be incomplete, so it's going to be 4th down for the Swedes.
I think that was a little miscommunication on routes because there really was no receiver in that zone. He'd already run past.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure there in the backfield kind of helped the Tabor secondary there, and that ball's thrown. He can't step into it. He threw that ball short. So it looks like we got the Bethany College Swede punt team coming out.
Well, Brazil is still back deep. He struggled with that last one. We had a fumble. He's going to let this one bounce. And it's a Tabor bounce.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be Tabor ball at the 24-yard line.
Or Malachi Daniels downed it. And Tabor's offense is going to come back on the field. We were just looking at some stats here a little bit ago.
Sure.
Green is 13 to 31, 139 yards.
Receiving team, number 25, 10-yard penalty, 1st down Tabor.
It's not a good way to start the possession.
No, it's going to go from the 24 to the 14, so that's already going the wrong direction.
It is. We do have, so Green's also thrown 5 INTs today. And yeah, they haven't been good ones. I mean, you look at the stats of 13 to 31, too, for completions. I'd say at least 3 or 4 of those have been drops right in the receiver's hands.
Yeah, that's true. They've been right there, and just they haven't been able just to kind of haul that in. So yeah, some of those are on the receivers. But yeah, he does have 1 touchdown pass, which was in the 1st quarter there.
Yeah. So Green back, Jones in motion. Little dump out to Jones. Now we're going to have probably a holding call too, though. It was a nice run by Jones before he's brought down by Bethany. Looks like got Marshall and Carpenter, some of the same names we've been calling before. And I also saw number 90, Darius Hines.
Offense, number 61, half the distance to the goal, still 1st down.
So another holding penalty on the middle of that offensive line.
And Tabor's going the wrong direction again here. So the ball's going to go from the 14 to the 7 here. He's trying to see.
Well, I'll tell you, Martavius Piggies, I think has been giving our offensive line a lot of problems up front there for the Swedes.
Yeah, we should be going to the 7-yard line here. There we go. So now we got the ball placed in the right spot.
So now we're 1st and about 17, 18?
19, it looks like, so.
Well, Green drops back. They're still looking to pass. He's looking deep. He has a man. Are you?
Another one right in the hands of the receiver, and that one right there was going to be 6.
I don't even know what to say. Wow.
Yeah, that one was right there on the money, right in stride. So got behind the defense. And just put his hands out and just didn't haul that in. But that was going to be 6 points right there.
It was.
That defender was not going to catch him.
Well, there's another one that, we just mentioned Green's 5 interceptions. But there's a point when your frustration kind of gets you too. I mean, like we said, he's had 4 or 5 drops of perfectly thrown passes.
There's a nice catch.
And there's a nice throw and catch right back to Hill.
Yeah. Looks like that might be a 1st down.
So Hill dropped that last one, but they came right back to him, and that's kind of what, as an offensive guy, you got to get your people that make mistakes. Get the ball back in their hands.
Yeah, that moves the chain. It's going to be a nice 1st down there. Nice pickup, even with the penalty that we had. That kind of put us in moved the ball backwards. So that was a good pickup. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Blue Jays.
So Sheriff in motion. Green's under pressure, gets away from it, but not from the 2nd and 3rd rounds. That was number
like 99 and 92 for the Swedes there was Braden Pratt that put the pressure on him first. But then I think 99 was Anthony Harris.
Okay.
And Anthony got him to the ground, it looked like. And I'm not sure who the other player was there. Looked like maybe 48.
Not sure they're 48s.
Joshua Diaz. There's a nice, that's a nice catch at the sideline there. Way to get his feet in bounds there.
So Devin Jones on that. It's a nice one. Moves the chains again. They're pointing to move the chains.
Yeah.
Green rolls out. There's the throw, catch. Got his feet, got 1 foot in. So good play by the Blue Jays. They got an empty backfield now. Green back, has some pressure. He tucks inside. Got brought down by 99. Is that Anthony Harris again?
I believe that was 98 for the Swedes.
Braylon Berry.
Yeah, Braylon Berry.
Well, if that was
hard
Berry,
to see his jersey there. I think that's not. Yeah, 98. His jersey was kind of wrinkled there, and he couldn't see the back number. But that's number 98, Braylon Berry on the tackle there from Clay Center, Kansas.
So another pickup of about 8. The defense almost jumped there. Green hits him. He make that catch.
Yeah, that was an excellent catch.
That by Haynes.
I'm not sure. Is that defender hurt, or is he just
frustrated?
Looked like he went right over the top of him. But
it did.
Oh yeah, it looks like he's going to 16 there for the Swedes. It's going to go off there. Bohannon.
Kind of hit his shins though too. I think he got his shins hit pretty hard by Haynes' shoulder pads or helmet.
Yeah, that was an excellent catch by Haynes there to haul that one in and to avoid the contact.
Jones goes in motion across the middle with Green dropping back. He's got some time, finds a man down the middle. He has Haynes again. Haynes is being a big part of the offense today.
Well, Haynes this drive just said, get on my back and let's go. Because
he said, give me the ball.
He's ran the ball. He's had a couple of great catches here. This one right here was he had some contact and still held on to the ball. So excellent job there by him.
E.T. had a chance to knock the ball out of his hands, but just kind of missed him a little bit. So Green back, first down. Blue Jays, pressure. He's looking for the end zone and just kind of not on the same page with that one.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a little bit of pressure kind of rushed that one just a little bit, and Deontay Hill didn't have time to see that as he came out of his break.
Well, earlier we were talking about wanting the clock to run. Now we're in a spot where we need the clock to go a little slower. We need 2 scores. We need 2 touchdowns, not just 2 scores. So
yeah, that incomplete pass will stop the clock here with 10:55 on the clock. So that's good for the Blue Jays that the clock's not running. So we look out.
Green has another man. This is Jones again, Devin Jones, brought down by Frank Bohannon.
Yeah, Bohannon there having some nice play there in the secondary for the Swedes. Look at that line play right there. That was an excellent job by the line to give him some extra time there just to make that play. So it's going to be 3rd and short. So going to the end zone here.
And that's going to
look like we had a.
I think we're going to have an offensive pass interference on this one.
Yeah, maybe. I think maybe you're correct. It looked like maybe we had a little. Oh, it looks like he's pointing to the defense.
Okay, well,
so
I'm going to take it. I just saw a hand extended, but
yeah,
that was. I'm not going to say I agree with that call.
That was pretty. That was pretty close to being a catch right there too. He brought that in. So on a pass interference in college, you get the full 15.
That's
unless you're inside the 17, and then it goes down to the 2-yard line. So
it's not halfway.
No, it's not half the distance. You get the full 15. So it's going to be whatever yard line will be on 19.
Defense,
so it's going to be at the
0.
4.
The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Okay, so it was inside 15, so it's actually a spot foul. So in college, it's a little bit different. So it's either a spot foul if it's inside 15, or it's when you're close to the goal line like this. It could be, it could be if you're inside the 17, it could be 15 from the 17 in, or the ball could be placed at the 2-yard line. Looks like we're going to be at the 4 here.
So I wonder if
first and goal.
that play, that interference. Well, you said it was right there. That interference.
That must have happened before we saw
That's
him
what
push it off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So he rolls out looking for a man. He's got Moises in the corner, but he overthrew him. He probably needed to hit that about a second or two quicker.
Yeah, Haynes gave everything he had there, but that ball was just too far out of bounds for him to grab it and get a foot in. So
he needed to be about 2 feet taller.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah, I'm not sure 2 feet 2 feet would have helped with that one. So
nope.
That was one of those balls that just not going to be catchable.
Better out of bounds than in the other team's hands.
That's true, yeah. We've had enough of that tonight. So, yeah, it's going to be second and goal here from the 4. So it looks like Bethany's bringing some heat, running.
And he kind of just throws it in a not catchable zone. I think only Sheriff had an opportunity to catch that. It was more of a throwaway. I think he was getting rid of the ball more than anything.
Yeah. So it's going to be third down here from the 4. So, yeah, once again, the clock stops on the incomplete pass. So that's in our favor. But hopefully we can punch it in here and get another 6 points.
And that's the first thing we need to do is just score the touchdown. Bethany's defense has done good down here except for that penalty.
It looks like we got 2 backs here. Quarterback's under center.
Haynes
looks like he's going down to the 1 yard line. So
I'm not even sure who was that. Haynes?
No, I don't believe so. I believe that was a slot back that came over and got that. That's number 19.
Devin Jones.
Devin Jones. Looks like he's maybe shook up a little bit on the play as well.
For injured player.
So hopefully this isn't anything more than. But see what happened there. Carpenter almost got him in the backfield, and he kind of got hit by Marshall and.
Well, he gave every effort he had to reach towards that goal line with the ball, but he just came up a little bit short. But maybe this little extra time out here will be helpful for the Blue Jays to dial up something, and we can stick the ball in the end zone.
Take another look at it here. It gets hit right in the hip by Kakuba. So he's up and walking off right now, so that's a good sign. We have ambulances at all games, but I really like it when they don't ever get used.
Yeah, that's a good sign that he's walking under his own power. He's not limping or anything, so I don't know if he just got the wind knocked out of him or what, but that's good that he's up walking off the field right here.
I could say he was looking for a contact, but I wouldn't do it either. Well, this is a big play for the Blue Jays. We got 4th and inches on the goal line.
I think we got 3 backs in there.
We're doing the tush push.
Tush push. Looks like we're in.
We should be in.
I think we're in. Yeah, I was going to say let's get those arms up and let's call this. Let's stop it here.
We got a helmet down too, but
yeah.
So it looked like Green just tucked it and everybody pushed.
Yeah.
He needs to put his helmet back on, or he's gonna.
Yeah, looks like he started pushing the pile, and then people behind him started pushing. So
he's also shaking his hand, which isn't a good thing. So I don't know who else we have injured on there, but Blue Jays get a nice drive here to start the 4th quarter, getting us 6 points. We're up to 20. I'm trying to see who's down.
Yeah, I know somebody on the opposite side over there. I couldn't really see.
It's one of our guys here. Our trainers are out.
Looks like Ian
Queering.
Yeah, has a cramp there. Looks like he's coming off the field now. So yeah, it's a little bit more humid here. You need a little bit more fluids here in Kansas than you do
in Utah.
When you're in Utah, yeah.
It's hotter in Utah though sometimes.
That's true.
Ian's been a lineman he's got to survive some of the COVID stuff, so he's got some extra years. And he's been a main part of this offensive line for a lot of years.
So yeah, the kick is up, and
it is good. So great way to start the 4th quarter. So with 9 minutes and 46 seconds left, Blue Jays score to make the score 21 Tabor, 27 Bethany. And let's take a minute and hear a word from our sponsors.
Many of you know know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Couple scores from around the league. Going into it might be end of the game here. Evangel 38, Sterling 14. Southwestern just poured it on in the fourth quarter against K-Dub, 44-14. That is a final. And then from earlier in the day, Bethel beat Ottawa 27-24 in overtime. Friends over Avila 56-10. And McPherson over St. Mary 38-10. That was earlier in the day.
Yeah, so we just had the kickoff here. So we got a nice return here by 83 for the Swedes. Chase Kyer with about a 20-yard return. So what a great drive by the Blue Jays there to put the ball in the end zone. The Blue Jays really needed that to get things going. So it brought us within one score.
And as we if you look ahead to next week, Tabor's going to have to travel to Southwestern, who just beat KW convincingly. So there was no question in there. And that means, to me, in my mind, I'm thinking Southwestern's going to be the team to beat this year in the KCAC.
Yeah, Coach Griffin down there for the Jinx, he's doing a really nice job, and they're pretty tough to deal with. So.
Well, Bethany gets to host Sterling College next week at 1 o'clock. And our game with Southwestern will be at 7. So not a good play for the Blue Jays.
Gets off the ball all the way down here to the 20-yard line.
And that's Shields finding his main receiver, Young. And that is exactly what we did not need to see.
No, he had too much time back there in the pocket. And this one, he hauls in. He's surrounded by Blue Jays, but McCutcheon there pushed him out of bounds, number 22 for the Blue Jays. Excuse me, that was Cam Parr.
Cam Parr
pushed
was
him out
on
of bounds, yeah.
Well, Spencer with the ball here. And
so the tackle there by number 44, Trayvon King.
And 47.
Kind of wrapped him up and started all that.
And Seibel was another one on the tackle. So defense can still step it up here. We have not seen Bethany's kicker really kick anything.
Well, he did make that field goal, but
that was a pretty close one.
Yeah. As far as being consistent, though, he's missed the 3 extra points. Missed that first one.
Yeah.
And then the one right here after halftime. So he's missed 2 extra points.
So I think a big defensive standstill. He was wide open there.
It looked like when he caught it, he had a knee down, but that's probably going to be enough for a first down where they're spotting that right there. So.
And was that either Young or
that was
Madu?
That was number 9, Madu. Yeah, he did a nice job hauling that in. So he was arguing that his knee wasn't down, but
it was.
It's right there. It's down. That's a good call by the official to be right there on it. So Madu did a nice job of watching it all the way in, but his knee was down. There's no advancing after that. But like I said, that is enough for a first down.
Watch an NFL ball. He can move it then. So first down and 10 on the 12. Handed off to Hardrick.
Several Blue Jays in on that.
Looks like Daigle was one.
Daigle was one. I'm not sure who the other one is over there. Looked like maybe Seibel was pretty close to that.
Clock keeps ticking now.
Yeah, it looks like we had a couple of subs here. Looks like they're trying to just waste some clock, the Swedes are, so.
Well, it's a big defensive stand here. If the Blue Jays can, keep them from any score, obviously a field goal makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, what would be even better would be a pick 6 right here by the Blue Jays.
That would be.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Spencer on that, and he gets met by looks like Daigle and King. Daigle and King seem to be the two.
King are in there again, so yeah, it's
looked like he had a little gap, but it closed up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Maybe got a yard out of it before his forward progress stopped.
So yeah, it's going to be third down here. I wonder what they'll do if they don't make it here on third down. If they'll go for it on fourth, or if they'll try to kick a field goal. So a field goal would kind of give them a 9-point lead if they can make that. So they might try that with 6 minutes left. Looks like they're going to run this all the way down, the play clock all the way down to 0, and then call timeout.
So they got to talk it over and think about it, and Tabor's got to figure out what they're going
Bethany.
to do.
This is their first charge timeout of the half.
As C.J. Hill is going to go out and discuss the options here, but Bethany has 1, maybe 2 downs, depending on what their plan is, on if they're going to go for 3 or go for try to put it in.
Yeah, try to get the ball in the end zone. Yeah, so they're talking about it right now. So they're actually probably going to come up with a couple of plays here to try to get the ball in the end zone. But yeah, 3 points would put it would give them a 2-score lead here with 6 minutes left in the game. So we'll see what they do when they come out of this timeout.
Well, any score really puts a damper on things unless our offense starts moving the ball quicker. We've had I'll go back to it again. We've had breakaway opportunities, drop passes that could have been for 20, 30, 40, 50 yards, and just haven't capitalized. I mean, you take away all our turnovers and drop passes, this game could be night and day different.
Yeah, that last drive they had, they did a really nice job, though, securing the ball. Haynes there, like I said, put him on his back that last drive. He had several nice catches and a couple other catches by, the ball was right there, and we didn't have any drops that last drive, so that was nice. I guess we'd have the long one that was a drop, but after that, people seem to be focusing in and playing offense.
Well, Shield drops back with a little pressure, and they hit the back out of the backfield.
We're going to have a taunting call here on number 61 for Bethany. Look like got a couple of flags in on that play. So, but the touchdown's going to count.
Unfortunately, it's going to count. Hardrick just came out of the backfield, and no one picked him up. And that's kind of the risk you take when you stunt, you blitz. But once again, that's not going to change the touchdown.
No.
Hear what the official has to say here. But like Joe said, that would most likely be a taunting call.
The result of the play is a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 61. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the succeeding kickoff. That is number 61's first unsportsmanlike foul of the game.
So what they're saying with that is basically that you get another one and you're kicked out. Is that right, Joe?
There's a counter on here. So the officials right now are writing it down on their game card on what player from Bethany got the foul and the quarter and the time. So if he would get another one here, then he would be disqualified and not
we
be
had
able to
two
play.
Earlier in the game as well, correct?
Yeah, we had a couple earlier, but it was not the same player here. So you get 2 here. So basically, right now he's just the official was saying, hey, he's got 1. If he gets a second one, then he'd be out and not be able to play the rest of the game.
And that does not carry over to another game, correct?
Yeah, no.
It starts fresh.
Yeah, it always starts fresh every game. So
timeout. Bethany,
of course,
this is their second charge timeout of the half.
Of course, anytime there's a 15-yard penalty, your coach isn't going to be very happy. So it does start over, but the coach isn't going to be real happy about any 15-yard penalty.
Well, with Bethany took a timeout here to discuss their extra point attempt. It's Bethany 33, Tabor 21, with 6:15 left in the fourth quarter. Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
All right, here we go, Blue. Here we go, Blue.
After that timeout by the Swedes, they are not attempting a kick. Shields and Hardrick are in the backfield. They're going for 2. Shields sees a man in the middle, but it is not going to be complete.
Yeah, that ball's going to be deflected, and it's not going to make it across the line of scrimmage. So, once again, the Blue Jay defense has stopped them from getting the 2-point conversion.
Unfortunately, we're setting. Here's a replay of that deflection. Looks like
I think that was 44. I believe that was
King again.
Yeah, Trayvon King with the knockdown there. So
Trevin makes a nice block to stop that, but the score is still 33-21. That's 12 points, and my math tells me that's 2 touchdowns. And that's not just 2 scores. It needs to be 2 touchdowns now.
Yeah.
And that's a lot to do in 7.
I can't believe you could do the math correctly.
Well, I had my shoes off, and I could count 12. Is that why you're about to pass out?
How many toes do you have?
I don't know. I have some fingers, too, so I was adding it all up.
Okay.
You don't have to tell everybody about my math problems. No.
So, yeah, they're going to have to go down here, and they're going to have to get 2 touchdowns. And, I mean, the part of that is they're going to have to get a touchdown, get the ball back, and go get another touchdown.
So it's not that it can't be done. I mean, one return, everything changes real quickly. Momentum. We've had some big plays that have been drop passes. It could have been touchdowns. So
they haven't marked off the 15-yard penalty. So hopefully they get that done. I wasn't sure they did it the last time we had a taunting foul. I thought they kicked off from the 35 that time as well. So they do
last
need
time
to.
It was both sides.
Well, we did have. There's another foul though that we carried over to the kickoff, and I don't believe they kicked off. They kicked off from the 20-yard line at that time either. So yeah. That's one of those things that's just part of the routine, and sometimes you just go, oh, we're going from the 35 again. You kind of forget about that penalty that happened. So, but this time I think Coach Gardner was asking them or letting the officials know that, hey, they didn't do the 15-yard penalty, and so they've moved it back now. So the kickoff's going to be from the 20-yard line instead of the 35, which will help here with field position because this is a short kick. He's taking it at the 30-yard line. He's bringing it around the right side. And he gets tripped up by number 12 there from Bethany, Cooper Bogenhagen.
Well, Brandon King had a nice run to get a few yards of that at least.
Yeah, that was a real nice run. So, yeah, he took the ball at the 30, and the ball's all the way up here at the 42-yard line now. So he had a 12-yard return.
Good field position. We'd like to score quick.
Yes.
Because we do need to stop them right away.
Yeah, and it looks like Ian Queering's back out there. That last time he came off, he had a little cramp. So
That's
it looks
right.
like it's good to see him back out there. So he's on the left side there. So it's good. He's got some fluids in him, and he's back out there ready to play.
Showing blitz. They've got some pressure. Quick hit out to Sheriff, but didn't take long before Marshall got to him. Marshall made a nice tackle.
Yeah, McCutcheon kind of came over and finished him off. But, yeah, he pretty much had him on the ground.
Kyrie Marshall, grad student this year, North Versailles, Pennsylvania.
There's another nice pass play, but
they're going to call that incomplete.
Yeah, a little short. Ball hit the ground. So
now we're third down
and 8.
We're in 4-down zone now, no matter what, right, Joe?
I would think we'd have to be. I mean, it's not going to do us any good with 5 minutes left to punt the ball and give them the ball, in their half the field. We need to go for it on 4th down and
so let's hope we don't get to that though. But
yeah, let's see if we can get it here, and if not, let's at least get a couple yards back and see if we can get it on 4th down. So it looks like it's going to be a short pass.
To Sheriff.
And yeah, there we go. So it's going to be 4th and short. So the clock's going to continue to run.
Looks like we got about 2 yards.
Yep.
4th and 2, and this becomes a big play. They're all big plays now for Tabor. But I will say that Frank Bohannon did a nice job bringing him down to keep him from getting that first. Some pressure on Green. He's going to run.
Yeah,
he's got it.
Yeah, he jumps over a player. And then it looks like, is that 23? The tackle's by Caleb Epperson, number 23. brought Green to the ground, but not after he got the first down.
So nice play by Green, seeing what was coming and getting what he needed to continue the drive. So 1st and 10 at the 40. Let's see what Green's got in him this time. Brush
They're trying
coming.
to bring some heat from the other side, and they're just on the wrong page there. It looked like he got behind the defense a little bit, but he was looking over his left shoulder, and the ball came over his right shoulder. He just couldn't find it.
He had the receiver just, like you said, looking on the wrong side. That's kind of in an awkward spot right there going down the seam if you're throwing outside or inside shoulder. Sometimes it's fun to listen to people yowling. Clock is stopped, though, right now at 4:33, so there is no hurry to get the play off besides the play clock.
Yeah, so hopefully they can just take some time here. And he's going to run that again. He's going to get the ball out of bounds. The clock's going to stop again. It's going to start as soon as he comes back, or as soon as the ball gets set. But it does stop for a little bit when he gets out of bounds.
And that's what you were saying earlier. Inside 2 minutes, it will stay stopped until the ball snapped.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd down and 5 now for the Blue Jays. And like we were talking about earlier, this is 4-down territory for the rest of the game for the Blue Jays, really.
Yeah, I would think so. Looks like maybe.
I think we have defensive.
We'll see. They're going to talk about this and see. We did have some flags on the play, so we'll see what they decide.
Thought the defense crossed first, but they're going to probably say that the offense moved.
Offense, number
That's
61,
again.
5-yard penalty.
How many
Still
times
3rd
did you
down.
ever call a legal snap? Was that ever your call, even, where you were at?
No, that's actually the umpire's call. It's the guy with the U on his back out there. That's him and the line of scrimmage guys. The line of scrimmage guys have the best view to see if the ball starts to move and stops, but it's also the umpire's call. So, yeah, back here in the backfield, the referee's looking at the quarterback and the running back.
Okay.
So
got another flag on the field.
Yeah, I don't know.
As Collier gets the ball.
So, yeah, he's got a nice return there, a little run. So, brought down by number 99 and 51 for the Swedes. 99 is Anthony Harris. 51 is James Sully.
Offsides. Defense, number 33.
That's actually a big play.
Still 3rd down.
That's about 3rd and 1 or 3rd and less than 1 now is what it should be.
So it actually goes back to the original line of scrimmage. You don't get to add that on.
You don't?
No, it's from the original line of scrimmage and 5 yards and replay the down. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5 here instead of
gotcha.
from the 40 it's going to be from the 35. So we do get to replay the down. So instead of it being 4th down, though, it's going to be 3rd. He's got some pressure up the middle here. He drops it off
to Collier.
That's a great tackle there.
I think my problem was I thought
that's Bohannon again with a great tackle there. So he brought him down the backfield. So now, we're back to 4th and long again, 4th and 9.
I think my problem was I thought they were at the 35. So that's why I was like,
he may have been tackled. I don't remember where the play ended. But, it goes back to the original line of scrimmage on that. So here we go with a big 4th down play.
9 yards to go. Receivers need to get that. They've got it. Oh! Is that going to be a fumble? Needless to say, he had it and got hit.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play there. That was Bohannon again, I believe, with the big hit. Number 16. Kind of looks like
Tucks
maybe.
it in.
Yeah, there's just not enough time element there for it to be a catch and a fumble. So, yeah, Bohannon had a nice hit there, number 16 for the Swedes to end Tabor's run right there. So that was a nice drive they had to put together, but they just couldn't get it continuing on into the end zone.
Yeah, that's kind of unless something major happens here, it puts Tabor in a it's a tough spot.
Yeah.
That's all there to say on it. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Tabor needs 2 scores. Bethany's probably just going to run the ball now.
So it looks like we have 2 timeouts left. Tabor has 2 timeouts, so they have the 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning where the clock is going to stop. So, Bethany's probably going to run it here and continue to run it.
See Spencer run it, get tackled by Jayton Alexander, and have a timeout like we expected from Tabor.
Yeah, so they're probably going to try to run it again, and Tabor's going to call their last timeout after the next play, and then the clock will go all the way down to the 2-minute warning, and then we'll stop there. And so,
as long as we don't get a first down, we could get the ball back
this
again.
Is their second charge timeout
There's a lot of things now in the sequence that we've got to have figured out, or that they have to know. But one first down probably changes that. That probably ends it.
Yeah, that will end it, because they can actually then just go ahead and kneel it out.
So we will, I'm Robert Rempel, this is Joe Sechrist here. We will take a short break as we finish this timeout.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
So we
starting right back there, we get a flag right away again.
Well, it's going to be a false start on the Swedes, so now it's going to be 2nd and long.
I'm not sure if these stats are all completely up to date or not, but we've got a total of
offense, number 61, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down. Clock operator, please reset the game clock to 2 minutes, 42 seconds, 2:42. Thank you.
We've got 23 penalties in this game so far, if these stats are correct. But it hasn't been really one-sided.
Yeah.
I mean, we got 12 on one, 11 on the other, 70 yards, 90 yards.
Yeah, I don't think either coach are going to be happy about the number of penalties that
No.
occurred here. There's another flag right there. So
Boone and that Daigle on that tackle of Hardrick, or Spencer. But once again, another penalty.
Probably a legal formation here again. So he's probably going to decline it here since they stopped him, and it's going to be 3rd down instead of 2nd down.
Yep.
Illegal motion, offense, number 82. The penalties decline. Result of the play, 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 2, 3rd down and 12, 13. Bethany's going to run one more play. Whether Tabor uses their timeout before the 2-minute warning or whether they take it down to the 2-minute warning after this, that's just kind of a coach's call on which side of it he wants the time to be.
Yeah, right now Bethany's going to run this play clock all the way out. So right now it's at 7 seconds. So it's going to be 2:08 on the game clock when they snap. Oh, they snapped a little early. So
Hardrick had it, tackled by, got a gain of about 2 or 3, but Tabor is going to use that final timeout.
Yep, it's going to be 4th down for the Swedes. They're going to bring out the punt team.
So the scenario, if you were a coach right now, you're thinking, we got 4th down. We might be able to get one play after the punt. It'll be close, 8 seconds, a punt, depending on if the ball bounces. They could get one play before the 2-minute warning. We get a timeout, but you've got to score fast because we need a score. We need an onside kick to work, and then we got to score again.
Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, it's a tough road to hoe here for the Blue Jays. But yeah, the first thing is we need to get the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, and like I said, if they can get the ball down before the 2-minute warning, if they can get this punt done in 7 seconds, that would be a nice little advantage. They get one free play with a timeout. Otherwise, it's going to be clock running.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can return this punt, get a nice return on it, and put ourselves in a good field position and score quickly. So here we go with the snap here at the 38-yard line.
Back to punt. We got Brazil.
So yeah, short kick.
But it's going to go down to the 2-minute warning. So those 8 seconds ran off, and now Tabor does not have anything to stop the clock besides an incomplete pass and out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So they can still work it, but they're going to need to work fast.
In length.
Not sure what that was.
Yeah.
But what we've got here, just a rundown of scores from today. If you weren't listening earlier, Evangel 38, Sterling 14, Southwestern 44, KW 14, Bethel over Ottawa 27-24 in overtime, Friends over Avila 56-10, and McPherson over St. Mary 38-10. And once again, next week, Tabor travels to Southwestern, and Bethany has a home game against Sterling, I think is what it was. So Tabor's definitely got a big test next week when it comes to going down to the Mound Builders. Like I said, they put a whooping on KW today, 44-14. And KW is considered one of the top teams in our conference as well. So
the next home game for the Blue Jays is the 28th here against Friends at 6 o'clock. So,
and Friends has been playing real well too. I mean, they had a new coach a couple of years ago with Terry Harrison. Is that right?
Yeah,
I think that's right. He was up at Bethel before that.
Yeah,
he's got things going in the right direction for the Falcons. So Green back to pass, has time, only a 3-man rush. He finds Sheriff in the middle, wide open.
Looks like he's going to get down
to about the 30, inside the 30-yard line.
So the clock does stop here for first down. That's also part of the 2-minute timing rule.
So it won't start when they set it?
It will stop when they set it, yeah.
So that's why Tabor's rushing to the line to quickly get another. He's going
to spike it and incomplete pass. We got a flag over there.
I'm going to guess we got a formation issue. Nice pass to Sheriff. Got away from a few. Right now it's all
Offside.
about time.
Defense, number 41. 5-yard penalty.
Okay.
Still first down.
Ooh, that's a big, that'll help us a little bit. Anything at this point is going to help us. So, yeah, it's going to be 1st and 5. And the clock's not going to start until they snap it with that incomplete pass.
Well, you know Bethany has pretty much 8 defensive backs in right now. They're only rushing 3. So this is where it makes it tough to throw the ball well. And that was a interception.
Miscommunication there by the receiver and Green. Looks like the receiver stopped short and Green threw it into the end zone and Bethany intercepted it.
Definitely wasn't just a drop pass. That was miscommunication. And definitely it ends the night for Green on probably a frustrating day in his mind. He was at 26.
I was trying to figure that out. I couldn't see across the field over there. Yeah, I think that is number 26.
Dakota Grayson made that pick. And like I said, frustrating day for Green with, I think that's 6 interceptions now. As Bethany's going to come out, probably go in victory formation. Nothing can stop the clock. So they are going to use up every second they can as we start to wrap it up. So Bethany brings all their guys in tight.
Yeah, looks like they're going to be in victory here. So
Shields downs it. We're going to probably run 2 more plays, it looks like, according to the play clock.
Yeah, with the clock, a lot of time is going to come off the clock right here with the play clock going back to 40 seconds.
A couple things happening this week. Never did get the scores from soccer today up at Hastings, but we have volleyball Wednesday at Fayette, Missouri, where they'll play Central Methodist and Hannibal LaGrange. And then soccer travels to McPherson on Wednesday as well, men's and women's. Before, tennis is at Salina on Friday. And then next Saturday, we have volleyball at William Jewell we have football at Southwestern and soccer at Friends. As Shields downs it again, they'll have to snap it one more time.
Yeah.
We're a couple seconds short of the play, and they're just going to do that real quick here probably and get that done as Shields takes the final snap of the game. And even though the clock's not done, it is Bethany 33, Tabor 21 is going to be the final score tonight. And, just talking about the game a little bit, the frustrating part of the start and finish, Tabor owned one quarter, and then Bethany took over after that.
Yeah, after we came out, it was 14-0, and we had it going, and all of a sudden it's 21. At halftime, it was 21-14.
But like we talked about, any game when you're coaching, playing, whatever, turnovers and penalties affect the whole thing. As we just talked about, penalties were fairly equal, but turnovers, we struggled really hard today.
Yeah.
And, we talk about Green throwing the interceptions, and it's nothing it's part of a quarterback. The quarterback's got some of the biggest responsibility on the field, and they're trying to throw a perfectly thrown pass. Could it be the receiver ran a wrong route sometimes? Very possible. But we also had, I'd say, 4 or 5 drop passes.
Yeah, we had a lot of drop passes. A couple of those could have been for scores.
Really
too,
big.
There was a lot of green grass that was just wide open, and all we had to do was just pull it in and get that catch. So, yeah. I'll take off my binoculars here.
But, yeah, so it was, like I said, it was a game of miscues and mistakes that just affected the whole outcome as we got people walking behind us there, and you can see them on TV. They didn't even smile. I don't know why. They could have been on camera. But like I said, frustrating day for the Blue Jays. Would have definitely liked to have it turn different. Now Blue Jays go to 1-2. Bethany goes up to 1-2, and they're on a momentum switch. It's a definite change. Like I said,
and here for the Blue Jays, it doesn't get any easier with going down to Southwestern this next weekend.
It does not. I mean, Green was 22 of 49 with 240 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and then the number that really hurts, 6 picks, and that was a killer. Landry Shields was 10 of 18 for 158 yards and 2 touchdowns. You look at this; he had 3 picks. Yeah. Remember, two to Ross in that first quarter.
Both of them resulted in scores for Tabor too.
Yes.
So yeah, just can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties, which neither team did very well at either one of those categories today. But Blue Jays just came out a little bit worse in that situation, and that really was the difference, to be honest, with 12 points there.
So you look at a rushing. I mean, we could not rush the ball today. We had probably less than 60, 70 yards rushing. But Bethany had 21. Spencer had 21 carries for 130 yards, while Hardrick had 13 carries for 71, one of those being a 47-yard touchdown right before the half when we thought we had him stopped on 4th down.
Yeah, that was 4th and short, and then he ran, what did you say, 30?
47 yards.
47 yards for a touchdown. That really kind of –
that was
not a a good way to go in to
almost
the,
like
to
a
the
dagger,
locker room. Yeah.
A dagger in the back there that we didn't come back from. Receiving-wise, Michael Young, their big receiver from Bethany, had 3 catches for 106 yards. Then they had several others with some smaller amounts. For Tabor, Deontay Hill was again the main receiver, and he did a nice job. 7 catches, 108 yards, and a touchdown. And then we had several.
I thought Haynes had more catches than that. Does that say 1 for 9 yards?
Haynes actually had 4 catches for 53 yards, and Sheriff had 5.
So actually, Haynes had 5 catches for 62 yards.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Jones also had 4 for 32. So. And then you look at the fumbles. We had another fumble on a punt return. So it's all over there. Defensively, though, you look at our stats as far as tackles go. Gardner, we called his name a lot tonight, and he had 7 tackles, 6 solos, 1 assist. Camper, Dusty Daigle, Jerry and Allen called their name a lot. Now, these are kind of unofficial stats yet because they sometimes have to go through them. When we look over at Bethany's side, Carpenter, 12 tackles.
Yeah, he was all over the place tonight.
Yes, he was. He had a good game. Bohannon, McCutcheon, Marshall we called several times for breaking up passes or even interceptions. And, that's kind of where we're at as the field clears off. Once again, I'm Robert Rempel. This is Joe Sechrist. Had a good time today. I had someone – I always have people smarter than me. But I mean, that's not a question. But it's good working with you today.
With you. I'm not sure that I'm smarter than you. But.
Oh, that doesn't take much. I ask a lot of people that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun just to be up here in the booth with you and watch the game from up here. It was pretty exciting. I wish we could have came out on top a little bit different. But we definitely had some opportunities there. If we can just make some of those catches, like you said, and cut out some of the penalties and the interceptions.
So Blue Jays got to get back to work this week. Practices should be intense, and they're probably trying to figure out a lot of things. But hopefully they can do that as they go face a very tough Southwestern Mound Builder team next Saturday at 7 p.m. in Winfield. So I'm Robert again. This is Joe. Thank you for watching, or if you're going to watch it later, that's great. Bethany 33, Tabor 21. You guys have a good night.
Take care. Shout out to all you all.